Did it work?
Yeah, it worked.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live. We are live. Hello, hello. How is everyone doing? How are the
I'm also
people?
alive.
You are also alive. That's good. That's good that you're
I
alive.
am writing a physical copy of my character.
Oh.
Cat.
What? What?
She's trying to
What
steal
happened?
my math rocks.
Oh no, not the math
Kitten.
rocks.
Gremlin, recognize Gremlin.
Get gremlin.
No, my dice is so far away I can't reach it now.
Oh no.
No, kitten. Alright, hang on.
What else?
Oh
What
I-
is
no.
eating?
Here's the thing. She rolled it onto the floor and now she's just running around with it.
Oh no, who could
Oh,
ever stop
no.
that?
I'll be
It's
right
almost
back.
like you could like tell her to stop or something.
Shut up. I'm getting it now. How dare
It's
you?
almost like you could do something like that. I might be
Alright, cat.
incorrect.
Hey, get out.
This is a great start. This is a great start. But we're back to normal now. I'm glad we have Elle out of my house, so we don't have we aren't splitting a camera, and I'm glad I'm back home, so my internet's not garbage, and my webcam
Fucking
looks
Elle,
good.
like-
Yeah, god damn it, Elle. Like, why'd you
Hey,
have to?
hey!
I wasn't totally talking about how I'm glad you're out of the house, so I don't have to share a camera with you.
Wow.
But
How
hello,
dare you.
hello.
We skipped a week. Not gonna lie, don't remember what we were doing.
Yeah,
I think we didn't like the miss.
yeah. We will go into the recap of 2 weeks ago. Again, there was no session last week because of me. I was on vacation. I had packed my mic. I was hoping that I could use my laptop webcam. I had brought all my supplies. Just the Wi-Fi was not working. Like, we literally figured out a way for Elle to stream, so I didn't have to worry about Wi-Fi, but it was so bad that not even my internet was capable of handling calls properly. And I didn't want really bad quality, especially because I was at someone's house and their internet was garbage, and it was causing a lot of issues, and it was just more hassle than it was worth. And again, that was on me. But we are back to our normal schedule, and we should be good, which is very good.
Good.
Very
times.
good.
I'm too weak.
Also, this is completely off topic, but we're thinking about doing some D&D Franker Phase Z emotes, because technically I can upload some of my own emotes to Franker Phase Z for you guys to use. So we're thinking about making some D&D emotes for you guys to use, like a little rat face for Twig, a little Goliath face for Veery, a little
I did
dead
not know
lizard looking thing for Eartos, maybe a
Uh,
couple of other things. Because
So
I
Jade,
know, yeah,
we never did actually work out. Am I the one that's going to be drawing these?
I don't know. Probably.
I'll add that to the pile of work I already have.
Oh no, and Bless Iron
Elle still
Juice.
has to draw like our character profile.
Yeah,
I'm getting there.
This is still a temporary. We're trying to figure out a way to make this look better. This is more of a prototype sort of thing. We're trying to get character art to put down to represent everyone, along with general just.
I will have one of them done soon.
Okay.
I can promise that much.
We're gonna try to have their stats, maybe have dynamic hit points for you guys to be able to see that. We're figuring it out. We wanna make sure that with every stream, something gets improved. Mainly just my DMing right now.
You're great. We love it.
But I think with that, are you guys ready to get into the session recap from last time?
Yeah. Let's hear about all the terrible things that happened to us.
The terrible things that happened to us. So, we won't go all the way back to the beginning, but you entered into the land of Barovia after agreeing to go with the Vistani. You get stopped. Your caravan gets stopped by a black carriage carted by large black horses.
Feral antics ensued.
Yeah, feral antics ensued. A lot of rats screaming. Good time. Turns out that Scaros got kidnapped. Another person, a kobold named Riggs, jumped onto your wagon, decided to tag along, but not really agreeing with the party too much. You eventually are put into Strahd's carriage and are carted away to the village of Barovia, are dropped off. However, there's no one in sight. And after arguing with Riggs a little bit, 2 children burst out of a house and ask for your help, saying that there is a monster in the basement, and the thing that makes Viri convinced that she must go in is that, according to them, there was a baby on the 3rd floor, so all of you enter in, including Scars, except Riggs. Riggs decided, nah, I'm gonna go grab a drink, screw y'all, I don't do well with kids.
It makes me so angry that little bastard's just, like, drinking in a bar while we're dying.
He made the right call, though, you know?
Oh, thank God!
So you're able to update. You'll be able to update him on your antics. But with that, Viri dragged Twig up to the 3rd floor, where you then fought an animated suit of armor, along with fighting the ghost of apparently one of the
Maids.
One of the maids, and discovered that the baby did not, in fact, exist. Or what was in the cradle was just a bundle of clothes. Now we ended the session with Irtos finding a way up to the attic, a secret door that led up to the attic, investigated a couple of the rooms, and Twig has just lockpicked a door. Twig, you weren't here for this, but this is what you did. You lockpicked a door because you couldn't open it, and you were about to enter into the room. So, again, you are in a very dusty, dark basement. The only light is the faint light coming from one of the windows outside. All of you, I think, have dark vision, so you're still able to see.
I do because of my class, so yes.
Yes.
I actually do not have dark vision.
Dummy, who doesn't have dark vision?
Oh.
Oh, look at this stupid idiot.
I forgot.
It's really not that important, though.
No, here's the thing. Just
Wait,
a
no,
lot of...
no.
Yeah,
Wait.
what?
Uh-oh.
I remember we had to fix this problem. Twig has a candle because he recognized that Viri couldn't see. We fixed this.
Okay.
I have a candle.
Oh, good, we got a candle.
Well, anyway, okay, so the surrounding area is lit kind of ominously with just a single candlelight and the kind of muted light coming in from one of the windows that is caked with dust and the overcast, along with the fog from outside. Also, you did try to escape and figured out that fog or mist was surrounding the house or in the town, and you tried to run out, and Twig is currently
I still have a level of
repercussion
exhaustion.
with that. Yeah, you still have a level of exhaustion. I think it takes a long rest in order to get rid of that. So, unfortunately... You
So
tried to get out of the house and suffered the consequences.
We're currently about to go into the basement.
No, you're not about to go into the basement. You're about to enter into a room, and with Twig pushing open the door, you notice that there's 2 beds, but one of the first things that really stands out to you is a pile of bones in the middle of the room.
What type of bones?
Small bones. There
Oh,
seems to
no.
be uh, clothes, a red cape, and a teddy bear that you recognize.
The little girl was wearing
What's
a red
that?
cape, wasn't she?
Mhm.
Yeah. The
Yeah, I was gonna. I was.
stuffed toy you also recognize.
Well, guess we figured out what happened to the children.
In the room as well, there are 2 beds that are lined on the back wall, along with a toy chest put in the middle of them. Like both of them are in the corner of the room, and there's a toy chest pushed against the back wall that you are directly facing. And also on the wall to your right is a dollhouse.
Can I examine the bones? Does it look like... Can I see any obvious, maybe, wounds that were inflicted? Like, is there a weapon nearby? Is there, like, damage to the skulls?
Yes, you can investigate the bones.
What check would you like?
Good one.
If you're looking for wounds, make a medicine check.
Okay.
Can I examine the rest of the room while Blake is doing this?
Yes.
Would that just be a perception check? I'm
Yes, make a
just
perception
other
check.
interesting details.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be a 5. Because
Uh,
I have disadvantage on that, right?
oh.
According to
Exhaustion.
exhaustion, you have
Oh
disadvantage on ability
shit!
checks.
Right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
That wasn't very good, you know.
No. In hindsight, we should have been like, I wonder why is this spooky fog?
Fog?
What's going on with her? I don't know.
Yeah, you only have disadvantage on ability checks right now.
And saving
Yeah.
throws.
No, not
No,
on
saving throws is
That's
the
level
next
3.
one.
Oh,
No, level
Yeah.
2 is
Oh
speed
my
half.
God.
Level 3 is disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. So you can still attack well and defend well, but you just generally trying to look at stuff. You're a little tired.
So does a 5 give me any information?
No. From what you can see, it doesn't look like there was any. It doesn't look like the bones have been moved in a very long time, or you can't see any very obvious wounds.
You said they're piled up, like as in after they died, someone collected the bones, or like they died
No.
where they.
Or they like. I was gonna say they're probably like just like they're probably hunched over and dead.
Yeah, it just looks like the bones have naturally piled onto each other from death. The skin and muscle and all the meaty stuff has rotted away, just leaving that.
The meat content.
The meat contest. Eartoast is a little disappointed.
Yeah, I mean, what a waste.
Yeah, come on. You can't eat child?
I mean, I don't care. Wasted meat is wasted meat.
Wasted meat is wasted meat.
And it's still offensive. If anything, I am offended on the fact that they weren't. I got a 19.
You got a
Checked
19?
out the rest of the room.
Looking at the rest of the room, I will ask you, would you rather go, there's nothing that stands out other than the beds, the toy chest, or the dollhouse. Would you like to use that?
The dollhouse would be the most intriguing to Eartoast, because he doesn't know what that would be for.
Okay.
Why is there a house in a house?
Looking closer at the dollhouse, what makes it more surprising about the house in a house is that it looks to be an exact replica of the home that you're currently in.
It's houseception.
It's houseception.
Can I open it up like a Barbie dream house?
Yeah, you
like
can open up like a Barbie dream house. Be able to look at the rooms that you haven't entered in, especially the first and second floor. Actually, on the second floor, you notice what seems to be a. There seems to be a door that wouldn't be obvious that's like built into the wall. It does not seem to be like a very specific door, so that's why it's strange that it opens up.
I'll keep note of that. Where does it
Yeah.
go if I follow the model? Like if I
It seems
follow
to be
the...
the room that it seems to be attached to is the library, and then it leads into a small room that doesn't have much detail. It seems to be that whoever made this didn't really want to replicate it. Just
Oh,
getting the exact layout.
I see. Okay, well, I'll try to remember that detail. Is there anything looking on the anything creepy, like like any semi-realistic looking things, or is it all just like very small scale replications of what we're seeing?
It seems to be a very small scale. But another very strange thing that you notice, in where you had entered, that room full of covered furniture, with white sheets covering everything, where you found the dried bundle of blood and bones of the maid that you had fought as a ghost. There also seems to be a door that you did not see before.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, I will point that out to everyone. I'll just like point.
You found that door back, like the way we came from, or in the room we're currently in?
Like where we were fighting the ghost.
Alright. Vuri's currently by the bodies of the children. She's... Yep.
While you approach the bodies, all of a sudden,
Oh no.
Oh.
two forms appear,
No.
which you recognize to be the forms of the children. And it's actually the girl who's going to look over to Eartoes actually and cry out and go, "Oh, why are you touching our dollhouse?"
What? I didn't know what it was. I've never seen.
Vuri's gonna kneel down and go, "Hello, children."
Hi. The
Hello,
younger,
dead
the slightly older girl, looks at you, but again, she doesn't look to be where she looks to be around 7.
How long have you been here, do you remember?
We don't really know.
Do you remember inviting us inside?
Yes.
Why did you?
Because there's a monster in the basement.
You want us to deal with the monster?
Yes. Let's out like horrible cries. That's why we were up here.
Okay.
Parents put us in this room to protect us. And forgot to open the door.
I want to look at the lock on this door. Does it look like you can open it from inside?
No.
Ugh.
We'll do our very best to deal with whatever's down there.
Should we not check out these other doors I found?
Well, in a moment, Eartoes.
I'm discovering so many secret.
I can see that.
You design your houses very strangely. Why do you have so many not obvious passageways?
Yuri's gonna give Eartoes a bit of a look, as in like,
If you
why,
look at me,
why right now?
if you look at me, I'm like genuinely cross-eyed, confused. Like, I'm just
Twig will-
genuine. Like, you know, like when a gecko goes to like lick its eyeball.
Aw.
Aw.
Just doing that.
Twig will kind of lean closer to Eartoast and say, usually houses aren't built like this. This one's just fucky.
So
It's just a little off.
it's like a chameleon.
Yeah,
Chameleon
exactly like
house.
that.
It's
It's like a spooky ghost
Spunk.
chameleon that
Spunk.
Ghost chameleon. Screw all ghost chameleons.
Hashtag fuck ghost chameleon.
Oh no.
Not only are they able to disappear, they can blend in naturally.
They can blend
I hate
in
this.
while being invisible.
I hate
They have
It's
two
double
layers.
invisibility.
Double invisibility. This is garbage. I hate this.
Double the invisibility for half the price.
Oh.
Just ignore my
Yuri's gonna
stutter.
turn away from the ghost chameleon enthusiast, and
Oh, it's not an enthusiast.
Also, in
Screw-
this time,
screw all
Twig
of
is
them.
gonna check out the chest.
Gonna check out the chest.
Yeah, we don't have to do that right now. I'm just saying that's what he's going and doing.
It's actually going to be the younger boy who's gonna kind of. What? Why do you want to touch your toys?
It's a box, and I wanted to open it.
It just has our toys. Don't take any of them, please.
I'm not gonna take any. Don't worry.
would you
see
prefer we
tears
didn't
start
touch
forming in his
things in
eyes.
this room?
Oh, Twig will back away. He feels terrible.
Yeah, perhaps the two of you shouldn't mess with anything else in here. It doesn't belong to us.
I'm not touching anything, but I still look confused.
Looking at the kids again. Is there anything else you'd like us to do for you, other than deal with the monster?
You see, the little girl kind of look down and think for a little bit. Would we be able to join our parents?
I hope so.
I shrug. I don't know what that means.
We can look for them.
Twig, want to walk over to the kids and say, can you tell us your names?
The girl will go. My name is Rose, and this is Thorn. Pointing to the little boy.
Rose and who, sorry?
This time it's the boy who kind of speaks up and Thorn. As he clutches the creepy stuffed animal closer to his chest, not averting your gaze.
It's not creepy. It's just crazy. So
Can I insight check that? Do the kids seem truthful in that?
Yes. Roll an insight.
It's gonna be 14.
Yes, you can tell that they're telling the truth. It might not
Okay.
be exactly. It might not be their full names, but it's what they're being used to. It's what they're
Okay.
used to being called.
I'm Pumpkin Wumpkin, and this is Dumpkin Frumpkin.
Hi,
Our
my name
parents
is Child,
hated
and
us.
this is Dead.
Our
Hi, this
parents
is-
hated us.
Oh my god!
It's like the.
You're talking to Jed children. Be more respectful.
my parents hated me.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet the two of you. My name's Vury. This is Twig and Eartoast. We're going to go see
I
what
act
other
dumber
things...
than I am smart. You're right.
We're going to go and see what other information we can find, perhaps in your parents' study, and then we'll see what we can do about that big bad monster, okay?
Okay.
Do we know it's big?
Would you like us to leave the door open or closed?
Open, please. Please don't leave us.
We're really hungry.
Twig's actually gonna reach out his hand for the kids to take it. Can they touch me?
Do you touch you?
You die immediately and also become a ghost.
I have
Your
gained
insides
a new
shriveling
form.
up.
Oh god.
Little do they know that possessing Twig's body is like willingly getting diseased.
I've become a carrier for ghosts.
Do you want to feel meek and always on the verge of a mental breakdown?
That's already Twig.
Try, yeah, that's what I mean. Try this new person.
Yeah, would you like to possess a rat body that's literally not any taller than you?
Probably shorter than the older one.
Probably.
Oh no.
You'll Rose will take her hand out, like one hand gripping Thorn. And again, these seem different from what you saw outside. The children outside seemed flesh and blood, but these children are ethereal. You can see through them, and they have just a light blue everything to them.
So I'm
And
guessing
seem
she
to
can't
glow.
touch me.
Well, she'll reach out a hand to you, and you'll feel very cold touch. It doesn't... It's on the verge of hurting, but
Oh.
does not hurt you.
Twig will just kind of motion for them to stick with me, and he's gonna follow Viri.
Are you sure you want to go where we're going? We're going to see the monster.
And this will be Thorn. You see Rose open her mouth to talk, but then Thorn will kind of pipe up very quietly.
Go, I don't want to be alone again.
Okay, but the moment we're in danger, you go find a safe place to hide, okay?
Really want to go down to the basement.
Okay, well,
How big is the monster? Like my size?
Rose will speak up and go,
We've never seen it. We've only heard it.
Oh,
I think it
is
would
that
be a
just a phrase?
wait, what?
I'm trying to. No, Yurtos is trying to understand if it's literally a big monster or if it's just a phrase that people use. he's trying to work that out in his mind. So I'm sorry.
You're okay.
It's just the alien brain kicking in.
you see Rose look confused.
Like, we've only heard it.
I think it would be worth checking out the rest of the house before we go downstairs. Maybe we can gather some information about what this is before we go charging into it.
And Scarlet will speak up and go, I mean, I can stay with the kids while...
We are not splitting up, sir. No. No.
I think that
Our peck, believe it or not, is very small. If we left you alone, you would surely die.
I'm sure that everyone would be safe. However, I think that we need Scaros's help to go to the basement.
Yes.
Yes.
Bring this soup.
What?
Bring.
Oh, Oh,
The
sorry.
soup.
A soup.
The
A soup. Just one.
Only
No
one
more.
soup. A singular soup.
I need a single. Oh god.
Oh no.
Just... Anyway.
Scar also kind of shrug and just go, I mean, I just want to kind of side-eyeing the children, like I want to make sure that they're safe.
Well, I don't think we should go to the basement just yet. I think for the time being they'll be okay.
Alright.
Scar also nodded his head.
If anything happens, you better call us straight back.
Twig, are you still leading the children along? Also, what
If
Scar
they'll-
was trying to say, or what I was trying to say, is that, saying that if you guys try to go down to the basement, he can stay with the kids.
Oh. Well, why don't we deal with that when we get there?
Nice.
For now, we should search the rest of the house.
Scar also nod.
Sorry, go ahead, Jade.
Oh no, I just said Scar also nod. You can go.
Oh. Yeah, Twig's gonna keep a hold of the kids for at least until they pull away, and I'm just following very. Probably at some point I'll move their cold, dead little hand onto my sleeve instead of my skin, but
Even though Rose is incorporeal, you can still feel your sleeve move with her hand as she grabs onto it.
that's good.
Children,
Yes?
are the suits of armor supposed to move?
No?
Okay, well just be careful when you get near them. We found that they can be dangerous.
They'll both nod intently.
Alright. Where are we off to next then?
Have we been to all the rooms on the 3rd/4th floor?
You've been to all the rooms on the 3rd floor, however, there's one room on the 4th floor that you have not entered yet, or in the attic that you have not entered yet.
Twig will step outside the room and... Can I see the door to that room, or is it hidden?
Yes, it is the exact, when you leave the children's bedroom, the door is literally right across the way from you.
Twig will point at that door. And I guess he'll start walking towards it. Do the kids react at all, or...?
The kids aren't really saying anything, they're just being very, very close to you.
But there's not like an obvious fear when we get closer to the door, right?
No, they're just
Okay.
They're just huddling very, very close to you. You're how tall are you?
I am 5 or no, God, I'm 2. Listen, I'm tired. I'm 2'3".
Rose is actually taller than you.
LOL.
Well,
Thorn is about your height, but Rose is about a foot and a half taller than you. She still grabs your sleeve though, and stays behind you.
okay. When I get up,
Forgetting how small you are.
I am so small.
It's so funny to me.
You were toddler size.
There's a
Yeah.
literal child hiding behind you, but is still a head, like 2 heads taller than you.
It's also terrible because I'm surrounded by a very tall party.
It's so funny.
One that's always yearning for meat.
Yearning
Yeah,
for me.
we're like incredibly tall. And also speak for yourself on the meat department.
I know.
Turns out
That's why I
Vera's
said.
vegan or
That's why I
something.
said. That's why I said one of them. I am speaking for myself. I
Yeah,
am very
let me-
much a self-advocate.
I wanna.
Fury is not vegan, but she doesn't urine in the way that your toast does, that's for sure.
Yeah,
I
real
mean,
quick, I just want to show everyone the height difference between
Yeah.
Twig and Viri. This is
It's-
how bad it is.
When I finish the sketches, it's going to be very clear because that's not even the correct height. Because like I was estimating, because Viri's too tall for even that
that
chart.
looks like
Mhm.
some like fetish porn that exists on certain websites.
Why would you put that out there on our public stream of our D&D characters?
I'm sorry.
Please don't draw rat porn.
God.
Don't draw
This is the
rat
one
porn.
This is the one D&D game where there's not sexual tension in between the characters yet.
Oh, I
Don't-
know.
Yeah.
I know. I don't know. I just thought of that meme. I'm sorry.
Who knows? Who knows what might develop between Twig and Riggs? You know.
Ugh.
No.
I don't want to think about
Small
that.
game.
Whatever happens in the story happens in the story. But currently, Twig is disgusted at the thought.
You know, it might be enemies turn lovers. Who knows? You
You know,
know.
That's the horse of the apocalypse no one ever talks about. The disgust horseman.
The disgust.
He just comes in and is like, ew, I don't like it.
Ew.
When he leaves. That's literally his conquest.
He just goes yuck. Leaves.
Yeah, he's offended. He's extremely offended. Especially after Pestilence has done his work. He's like, oh,
Ew.
what have you done?
Yuck.
No, I don't. No, I'm leaving. I'm getting out of here.
That's my cat's being very, very cute.
What a
cat.
stupid
Oh,
character.
by the way,
Yes.
we're level 2 now, right?
Yes, we're level 2. I leveled everyone up because at the end of Death House you're supposed to be level 3, and there isn't really a good time to really, because there's a certain requirement that you kind of just made in order to level up to level 2, so I just did it before the session started.
So I am strong. I mean, not strong. I'm speedy now.
We're speedy.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
have
do
an
we-
extra 10 feet of movement.
Do we want to say what our hit points and what we got this level?
Yeah, sure. We'll do that.
Someone else go first because mine is embarrassing.
What a-
I rolled a 6, so now I have a total of
Nice.
16.
Nice.
My con's only a 12, so.
Twig.
I got 10 now.
My
My con's a I rolled a 4, but my con is a -1.
Oh no. Ear toast?
I rolled a 4 on a d6, which is the average, but
Nice.
now I'm at 16.
Nice.
Very a.
We're
Oh, sorry, go
slowly getting you. We're slowly
mean-
getting you guys to have some hit points, you know?
I mean, I
Twig will
wait.
never have hit points.
Fury, what are you at again?
I'm at 16.
Oh my god, we're tied. I'm
You
a
are
fucking
good.
wizard and I'm tied with the monk. That's not, or a sorcerer. That is not good.
It's
Well,
not
I
good.
mean, you have really good con for some fucking reason.
Because blizzards.
'Cause
and
you guys
don't
rolled
forget-
so incredibly well.
Yeah,
No,
here's the
no,
thing.
everyone did except for me. Remember,
Yeah.
I rolled shit.
Yeah, here's the
Veer did
thing.
not roll well.
When we were rolling our stats, I knew I wanted a -2 in strength because that's always what Twig has. So Brooke rolled a 6, and I was like, "Hey, I'll take your 6, and you can have one of my good stats." So
Isn't it 6 a -3?
no, wait, is it? Do I have my stats wrong?
No,
I think
6
it
is
might
a
be a
negative.
-3.
No, 6 is a
10
negative
and
2.
11, 0, 9 through 8 is 1, 7 through 6 is -2, 5 through 4 is -3, 3 and 2 is -4. Yeah, no, it should be just -2.
Okay. I mean, I'll
Okay.
take a -3. That's fine.
No.
No,
Okay,
I
so
have to do like
-2.
those steps down because it was like 10 and 11 is +0, 8 and 9 are -1, which means 7 and
Well-
6 are -2.
But the two of you rolled like absolute crazy stats, and the
Yeah.
You know what the
doctor
best part
decided to
was?
shit
It
on
is
me.
weird.
I had to re-roll
Well,
the stats because the
if it-
channel was deleted, and I was like, oh fuck, I don't remember the
Oh
rolls
yeah.
except for one of them. So I re-rolled, and it was like the 9. So I
Whose
kept
fault
the
was
9.
that? Who deleted that chat?
It was
again?
either you. It was either you or L. I don't remember.
I thought it was Brooke.
I thought it was
No, don't call
Oh,
me out.
Wait,
No, it
no,
was
I-
Brooke.
I thought it was Brooke.
It was.
That was my plan all along to get you guys to
Because I
bicker.
remember Brooke going, "Oh, oops."
Yeah, no, it was me, but I just like that Jordan was like, yeah, it was certainly not Brooke, it was anybody else.
I thought
Well,
it was.
I don't remember that. I genuinely don't remember. And then suddenly I just rolled 16, 16, 16, 15.
Oh my god, you did well again.
I don't know what to tell you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you did, like, everybody did incredibly well. I rolled absolute shit the first time, but
And then I
the second
decided
time...
to make my stats low.
Mm-hmm. Nice job. Congratulations.
Here's the thing. I want Twig to be just a weakling. And I had too high of con after I went through everything. So I went to
Mhm.
Jade and I was just like, hey, I want a negative.
Yeah.
And I wanted a -2, but she talked me up to a -1.
Because
Well, because that is really painful.
I'm not at all salty that you got amazing stats and, like, shot yourself in the foot on purpose, and I couldn't get, like...
Well, here's the thing, Jade, are we still sticking to if this becomes a problem, I can have a 0? Are we still sticking to that?
Well, we're figuring stuff out. Like there's certain like.
Are you saying, like, at some point you'll unlock your inner potential and you'll just have a normal stomach instead of a
here's the
really
thing.
shriveled up one?
If it
Maybe you're
becomes
just
a
so
problem to where it's not fun, Twig is literally dying over and over again, like, then I think we'll go up to, like, just a flat 0.
Yeah, and we'll add your hit points back.
Yeah.
But I don't think it should be a problem. It might be, but we'll see.
At higher levels, I know I'm gonna get fucked, but...
Well,
Yeah, so suddenly Viri's just kind of, like, looking a little more confident, moving more gracefully and speedily across the ground.
Yeah, after going through a couple fights, facing off some things, you guys have a little bit more sense of your personal powers, so you're a little bit more confident.
I mean, I can now use points. That's like the only reason to play sorcerers. Before then, I was just like this gimp who can occasionally cast spells. and
It's like
yeah. And most of my damaging moments have just come from me saying "fuck it" and just biting or hitting people with a stick.
Level one.
But normally that's a terrible idea, and I'd need to use like Shillelagh as a druid or something. But nope, got
Nope.
good strength and dex. I can use
Fine.
either or.
Fine.
Also, I'm sorry if there's background music. My mom is playing Stevie Nicks in the kitchen.
Oh, I don't hear it. I have
We
background
can't hear
music going.
Oh man,
Okay.
I listen to Stevie Nicks when I'm crying in the shower.
Dude, it's good music. It's
I
good
know.
stuff.
That's why I listen to it while I cry in the shower.
Well, I cry in the shower. It's my mood music. You
And
know,
when
to
I
set me
cry in the
mood.
shower and drink, I listen to like Frank Oz.
You have like
Okay,
specific
we'll unpack
artists
that
for
later.
specific situations.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, D&D.
Anyway, D&D.
So, I go up to the door. Is it locked? Can I get it open?
Yeah, you every single time you like have to reach a door, there's always like a small hop, and you have to like reach directly upwards because
God.
you're short.
Fuck.
Do you want to
Can I get a spell to just grow me like 2 inches? That's all I need, just so I can reach doors without having to jump.
You could just stand on one of our knees.
Yeah. You have like a personal step ladder that you have on you, so you can like climb upwards and downwards.
Yeah,
Why is the exhausted, like, rat thing leading the children in the front?
I don't know.
I'm too like interested in the environment to really pay.
I'm
Trying to
gonna try to
understand.
stand at least beside Twig.
Here's the thing.
I feel like
Twig
it's
found
problematic.
someone who is weaker than him, and that has brought out the only protective sense that he has.
I'm waiting to get to the 3rd floor in order to lead, so I can try to find that passageway and start pressing on all the walls.
Oh no, the passageway is up here.
Oh my god, I gotta look for it.
Yeah, no,
Yurtos pushes past everybody.
the room the room with all the furniture covered in white furniture is up here.
I
The room
use my
with furniture
eyes.
covered in white furniture. Wow, there we go. No,
this
covered
be
in
an
white sheets.
Would this be an investigation check to look for the specific area?
Just make a well, if you're looking around for like
If I'm feeling along the walls, like putting pressure on things or looking for switches. Would that be perception still or investigation?
I want to say it's perception.
50-50 chance it is.
Oh no. Also, DM, does anything terrible happen to me when I open the door?
No. Looking into this room, it looks to be a very simple guest bedroom.
Oh, that's wonderful.
There's a tiny bed with a nightstand next to it. A wardrobe, a chair in the corner, and on one of the windows, again with dull light shining through, there is a small yellow doll that sits.
Ignoring that. Don't like that one.
So many dolls. I got a 17 for the perception check. Doing good so far. It's eventually gonna
17
bite
on
me.
perception check. It's when you enter the room, it's actually one of the first. It takes a second for you to realize, but you turn around, and see that on the wall that has the door that you entered in from, to the left of that, is a door that you hadn't seen before.
I open it.
You open it. It takes a second to open. Like it seems very.
It's old.
The hinges are rusted. It's very hard to open, and you finally kind of push it open by shoving your shoulder against it, and it lets out a huge creak, and like a burst of dust comes out,
Sorry.
kind of choking you for a second.
Do the kids react to that at all?
Well, they aren't with you, right? Well, they're with you, Twig. You're looking in the spare bedroom. Yurtos
Yeah,
kind
so
of
they
went on his own.
Oh, okay. I thought we were all still in the same room, but about to go into different ones.
No, Yurtos entered into the furniture storage room, and you had just
Oh,
entered
I
into the
see,
spare
okay.
bedroom.
Okay.
The one with the mannequin on the floor for some reason.
Yeah, the one with the mannequin and
Which,
and the dead body.
yeah,
Yeah,
who cares?
yeah. Who cares? You know, mannequins
Right.
more important.
Yeah, mannequins. Anyway,
Spooky.
so what's in this thing?
What lies beyond is a wooden spiral staircase that seems to have not been used in many, many, many years.
And I assume it goes down?
Yes, it goes down.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Is that all in that room?
I'm gonna waddle back to the group.
Yeah. Are you talking the spare bedroom?
No, the staircase room.
Staircase? Yeah, that's
yeah.
about it.
Me, the player L, was asking if that was all in that room.
Yeah, that was it. That was it.
Thank you. You got my back.
Like, Twig, you're not there.
L wanted to know. Listen.
I wanted to know.
So you said there was a nightstand in this room and a closet?
Yeah, there's a wardrobe, there's a nightstand.
I want to look at the nightstand and I want to check for traps before I open it. Investigation?
Traps is in roll perception. I
Isn't there a
forget what
specific-
checking traps is.
I know there's a specific rule for it. I'm fine with perception, just I think there is a specific rule for traps.
I think investigation is normally used for checking for traps because you're meticulous.
Well, it depends.
Yeah.
Like if you're meticulously checking like a door or like
Mhm.
a chest for traps, I think it's investigation. It might still be like if you're walking down a hallway investigation, but I usually do like perception for that kind of like checking the floor for traps.
Yeah,
Jade?
it's actually perception.
Okay, so that's a 17, even with... Oh, no, it's not. No, it's a 14.
No, you don't notice anything.
I'd like to open.
Okay, you open it. There is nothing inside.
Heck. I'm gonna go over to the closet and open...
Hawk.
Okay.
I guess check for traps again. That's gonna be a 9.
Okay. No, you don't notice anything.
Okay, I'd like to open closet, please.
In the closet there is a single shirt.
Is it a fancy shirt?
No, very simple.
Is it human-sized?
Yes.
Heck.
It's also probably completely destroyed.
Yeah, looking a little closer, you can tell that there's like holes in it from like moths.
No, actually, that looks suspicious. I want to rip it down. That's suspicious. Why is there one shirt here?
I hate this single shirt. Yuck.
You jump up and hold on to it, and you're able to rip it down. It actually tears along the seams.
And a moth flies out.
Towering over you. Yuri, it's like, Bleak, are you okay?
It's evil.
It looks suspicious. Why is there one shirt here?
I would say that the one shirt is less suspicious than the bodies.
At this
It's
point,
still
I'll come.
suspicious.
At this point, I'll come waddling into the room.
Twig's gonna point at the doll and say, "Who wants to deal with that?"
I look at the kids. Is that one of your dolls?
Rose will actually speak up and go,
That was one of mine.
Would you like it back?
I mean, if you could put it back in the toy chest.
Okay, we can do that. I'll go pick it up.
okay. There's nothing really to note about it. It just has a white smile and a yellow frilly dress.
Is it one of those dolls that looks like the kid? Like, does it look like Rose?
No, it does not look like the kid.
What is the doll sitting on?
It was just sitting on the windowsill.
It looks like the kid no one talks about.
It's the
just-
secret other dead kid.
Oh,
Yeah, the one that's actually in the basement. Or, better yet, the one that's on Castle Ravenloft, otherwise known as fucking Strahd.
No.
Little baby Strahd doll.
little baby Strahd, little baby.
Maybe we can put some dark magic in it and stab it, and then she'll die.
Who knows? Make a voodoo doll, kill Strahd
Yeah,
that way.
yeah, let's make a voodoo straw doll. Everything will be fine.
Twig will look at your toes and say, "Did you find anything in your secret room?"
I found stairs.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
Rose will
Why?
actually speak up and go,
Yeah, that leads to the basement.
Oh.
Okay, perhaps we should.
What is the second secret door on the second floor for?
Uh, I don't know. I saw Daddy open it once and he didn't let me in when.
There might be
tell
something
me
in
when
there
I
we could
asked.
use,
I think
I
we should go there before we go to the basement.
but
I
we
would
should use.
agree.
I think we could use that staircase to get an advantage. It looks like it hasn't been used in years. The
That's a
path
good
less
idea.
traveled, you could say. I think that's a thing you people say sometimes.
It is.
Ah, yes, I am.
He's learning.
"Yay! Yay!"
And there was much rejoicing.
Very well, pat your toes on the shoulder and go, alright, to the second floor then?
Again, I must stress, it is very concerning that I have the highest intelligence stat.
What's your intelligence?
Are you sure? What's your
16.
intelligence?
16.
Oh, you do.
Oh no. Lizard Boy is the smartest.
Listen, Lizard Boy rolled God stats.
Lizard Boy has
reserved.
God.
Okay, to be
I'm
fair, my
reserved.
wisdom is 16.
I'm like the Xavier
So
Angel.
is mine.
I'm like the Xavier Angel of the group.
no.
Occasionally, I spout out words of metaphysical, of nonsensical wisdom, and then other times they are actually refined words of destruction.
Ooh.
I am not
Uh,
armed unless you count the ability to blow one's mind with metaphysical discussion as a weapon.
Crazy.
So we head downstairs?
Yes.
Well, no, we had to
The
the
second
second floor.
Which is
Well,
downstairs.
Yeah, downstairs, not as many stairs, though.
Right. Okay. Down other stairs.
Down
Yeah.
a single
Down-
flight of stairs.
Yeah, down a specific number of stairs, but not all of the stairs.
I'm gonna do the little predator crawl to be more quiet as I go down the stairs. Not just start crawling down the stairs.
We pass the suit of armor here, don't we?
No, you
It's in
walk
the
past
hallway of the
four
second
them.
floor.
There was
Again,
four of them.
after you go down the stairs of the attic, and actually before you go down the stairs, you hear Thorn actually kind of like squeakily. Could you put the doll back?
Yes.
Oh,
Let's,
I will wait.
let's take a side trip. I was just going to say.
Yes,
Um.
I love trips. Is that no? That's
No.
I'll go put the doll back.
no. Scratch that off the list.
Twig will just stand in the doorway watching, but he's really intent to see what's inside that chest. Because now he's deeply worried.
Now he's concerned.
It's just a bunch of organs.
Wait, was the chest locked?
Walking into it, you open the chest, and all you see inside are stuffed animals, toys, a couple dolls, and you actually see Rose looking kind of concerned, like she doesn't want you to touch them.
I just gingerly place it in the chest and give a little pat on the head, and then
Can I? While I'm kind of.
while I'm oh.
No, sorry, go ahead. I thought you were done.
I said while I have it open, I'm not gonna like touch any of them, but can I like kind of give a cursory glance?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you notice a couple of stuffed animals. Some of them similar to the ones that that Thorn is currently clutching. That seems to be again incorporeal like he is, and that's an exact replica of the doll that is currently laying on the floor with the bones. Some of them look kind of creepy and stitched together. Well, no, one of them. Some of them look kind of creepy, and maybe not. One of them
Like
looks
they've been there for a long time.
like looks like they've been there for a long time and have been through wears. So you see that some of them have been stitched to fix them, not very well, but enough to fix them. You can still tell that even though they haven't been touched for a while, there's a layer of dust on top of it. It seems like they were well played with.
Actually, looking at the bones of the children now, would it be a medicine check to determine how old the bones are? As I just want
I
to
mean,
get.
are you really gonna poke around their bones while their
No,
ghosts are sitting
no,
right
I'm
there?
looking. I'm not touching them. I'm looking at them.
Roll nature.
Nature. Oh, that's even better.
Because I'm saying medicine for like wounds or like any markings on the bones, but in terms of like age,
nature,
and especially with Irtos's background.
Well, in that case, it's a 21.
21. These bones seem to be very old.
Like in terms of years, what's a good guess?
200.
Dang.
Well,
Hmm.
you said the kids are looking nervous because Viri's by the chest. Can I make an insight check?
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna find the knife.
Find the knife.
They're gonna find the knife, Morty. We gotta. Oh no, sorry, Thorn. We gotta get him.
We gotta get him. We gotta shake him.
I don't know.
So I'm upset. One of these is a nat 20 and there's a 15.
I mean, that's still.
15.
So that's still a 20 because I have a +5 to insight.
Oh,
Well,
nice.
Nice.
fuck.
30-20.
You can tell that there is no malicious intent. Like they're scared of
Okay.
Fury finding something. You can just tell they're kind of possessive of their stuff.
Twig can relate for once. While the 5 bottles of beer or of ale or rum, whatever the fuck I have, clink at his coat.
Well, some were lost in the great
Yeah, I think
caravan incident.
Here's the thing. I started with 8. I think I have 6 now because one is half a bottle.
Oh, right.
Mhm.
Right.
I think I said that a couple of them broke.
Yeah, I
it
think
started with
2 broke, and then I have half of one.
Well, 2 definitely broke.
Yeah.
Well, aren't I the one carrying the sack with them in it, or did we give it back to you?
I think I can carry 5.5, right? That was the rule, Jade?
My love for alcohol.
Oh, right. No, I did give the sack back to you, but I still have one in my bag.
Okay, so I have 4, basically.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else, or shall we go down
I'll
the
look at the
first
kids.
flight of stairs?
I'll-
Yuri closes the chest.
Are
I'll
there
look-
any other missing toys? That's the word?
Thorn shakes his head.
Okay. I'm gonna start crawling out the door and then going towards the stairs, much
Twig
like a
will follow.
crocodile. And I'll roll
Are you
stealth.
on your hands and knees?
I'm on like, I'm doing like a predator prowl, so like sort of like more so like, kind of like Smeagol when he's like walking.
Oh,
like
okay.
hunched.
Yeah, but but when I'm going down the stairs, it's really like stretched out.
If I see Irtos trying to roll stealth, I will try as well, but I have 2 children's and disadvantage.
I just got a
So-
bone. I just got a bone die, and I'm rolling on the floor. What will I get?
What will I get?
Shit, I have to act unstealthy, guys. But you
I
could just choose to ignore the number. No, I have to abide.
No.
to
No.
abide
I
to
doubt
abide by
that
the
the
rules.
children are gonna make any noise.
Yeah, the children
That's
aren't gonna
true.
say anything. You can see them looking a little scared of your toast.
Well,
Oh.
it's fine. This act doesn't really work that well. I rolled an 8.
It's okay. I rolled a 1.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, guys.
Technically, that's a 10 because I have a fucking +9 to stealth. But
Yeah,
that's
sure.
still a
While
1.
you're walking, it seems like you hit every single
I
creek
have
in
a
the
14.
wood.
Huh.
Yeah.
What was that noise? Huh.
What did Scaros roll?
Please
Scaros
roll.
isn't really. Scaros is just kind of walking.
Please roll a 4. Oh, okay. It'll balance us out.
Yuri thinks about asking Scaros to like walk quieter, but then looks over at Twig and decides it's a moot point.
Twig will just give an apologetic look as he's holding the children and also half a.
Sorry. Okay. It's like when Gimli's walking on the skulls, and he's like, "Oh God,
oh,
God, no."
Oh no! Oh. You suck.
Oh, did your
BRB
dad
for a
scare you?
second. Yeah, I'll BRB.
Are you taking a
you-
break?
No, well, we can keep going. I'll go.
Do you want to go grab your dinner and eat it while we're
Yeah,
playing?
I will go grab my dinner real quick. I'm not gonna BRB, because everything's fine. I'll just go
Well, I
grab my
mean,
dinner.
we are-
here.
We are
I
like
mean,
halfway through the stream. We could
It's a
just
weird
take our
place.
break.
We're
It's a
only an
weird
hour
place,
in.
though. It's a weird place. No.
Yeah, we started a little bit late, so
Yeah.
we're only an hour in.
Oh no. I'm okay with this.
Yeah.
Besides, we can discuss how to make up for my weird tactical crawl, like much like Snake, and 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 then Twig going, yeah, I can beat that.
Also, Viri,
Usually I could.
Viri, you looking back at Scarus, you could see he's a little like hesitant about the children. He's
I
kind
think-
of keeping distance.
If fucking
I'm
Twig
gonna
can
drop
get over
back
his
to talk to him.
if fucking Twig can get over his fear of the children, so can this fool.
better yet, I feel like that's the least of our worries, being in this alien land where we can't seemingly escape and we're being watched by a weirdly sexually frustrated countess who wants us to have a good
At what
time.
point did you realize she was sexually frustrated? When did she indicate that?
She has a
When did
weird
she
thing for
ever
domination.
indicate it?
She has a weird thing for domination. I don't know.
I don't think she's
ass-
frustrated. I think she's very fulfilled.
Right, but when the sniveling cowards didn't stop being sniveling cowards, when she told them to stop, that was unsatisfying. just a thought. Now,
To be
Eartoast
fair-
doesn't know what that is either, because he's not. That's not how his brain works.
I feel like if anyone was gonna understand like dominance and submission, it would be Eartoes.
only from the extent of like the functionality of like the tribe being in order,
True.
not so much from the oh yeah, I'm totally
She
subservient.
never said anything like that.
If anything,
Also, Jade, go get your dinner.
Yeah, I'll go
I-
grab my dinner real quick.
And if anything, Eartoast is like, hey, this leader is very weak and stagnant. Fucking kill him and replace.
So
him.
are we on a break or are we still streaming? I'm
She's
confused.
just
We're
she's just
still
grabbing her
streaming.
food.
Yeah, she's
That's-
just running up and getting food.
She said she wasn't gonna do the BRB thing,
She'll
so
be back. We'll take like an actual break
yeah.
because we are only an hour in, and we usually stream for 4 hours.
Well, while she's getting her dinner, I'm gonna go get a ginger ale real quick.
You have so many. She has so many ginger ales. like the one of those like 5x12.
Oh shit.
Yeah. They're apparently like this may have been when I lived in Petawawa and I was close to like the Quebec border, but the drinks there are relatively cheap. But you can only really benefit from that, of course, if you're close to the border
Yeah.
and on a side that's more quiet. Not so much that you're trying to ferry over anything, but like
hmm
it still looks weird when you go into Quebec with nothing and come back with like 4 stacks of of like cardboard pallets. And it's like, oh, what were
It's
you up
fine.
to? Oh, you know.
Yeah, they think you're smuggling drugs or something. It's just
Oh.
no, I just wanted cheap soda.
Yeah. If I wanted to smuggle drugs, I'd go to like, well, BC's on the other side of the country, so that's no good. Or like Thunder Bay. We have some weird city names.
Dude, that's nothing compared to both Maine and New York's names. We just name our shit after other places.
I mean, yeah. I mean that's the
I mean, we do that too.
that's the British and Dutch influence there. Because
Yeah.
you know, the Dutch were there before and then they got bombarded. Rip New Amsterdam. F in the chat.
Oh no.
We don't name it new though. We just like take the name and pretend like it's ours.
Well,
now.
like in Kingston, for instance, like especially after the Crimean War, almost every other street other than King, Queen, and Princess, which are just standard in most old colonial towns, are just named after generals from the Crimean War, like Gore, and then you could just list off the others from there, and then other wars like Hill. It's a good time.
But, like, London is definitely Ontario, not England.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it's
no,
not
we
New
have-
London.
We have a whole bunch of Londons here.
I think most places with an English colonial legacy for some reason just want a London in there. I actually don't think Australia has one. Maybe that's because they were bitter towards them at first. That might make sense.
I
But
mean, wasn't Australia originally where like the English would just like chuck their prisoners.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, wasn't.
Also,
They didn't
just so you guys know, people can still hear us.
I know. Yeah.
Okay.
I was just. It was just a. That was more off the discussion of like not even like
No.
the renaming things. Just like we have some genuinely weird towns, like Moose
yeah.
Factory.
No, I was just making sure you guys knew before we started talking about like politics.
Oh, I wasn't even gonna go into that. Just like the absurdity of some
Yeah.
Canadian
No, I
town
get
names.
you.
I didn't realize that might be
Yeah, no, yeah, I didn't
political
even.
thing.
I didn't
just-
really
I
either
thought it
because I
was the
wasn't
history
planning
of
to go there,
Australia.
but I could see that now. But no, that's not my intent. But yeah, like Moose Factory, and then there's some questionable names, but like not so much like politically, just like innuendos, like Climax.
Yeah.
We went over that.
I'm still sad we didn't name the town Climax. I'm so sad about that.
Oh, that's just we started on a climax and we finally reached the climax at the end. It was stolen away from us.
Can't believe it. We go back after years of being in like Barovia, and the town's just renamed itself to Climax.
Yeah.
Good job. I'm proud. I'm so sorry, by the way. I'm kind of tired today.
That's fine. I
I'm-
mean,
I'm trying to make my brain work. My brain's
You're okay. I'm tired
fighting
too.
me.
I'm actually. I mean, mainly because I was working midday, but I'm pretty okay now. The problem is like I could sleep at 11, or I could not. That'd be fun. Then I'm like, shit. This was a mistake.
Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna be up for a bit because I woke up around like 12 or so. So
This is like it's times like that where I wish like, or like midday when I'm tired, I wish I actually liked tea. 'Cause I don't like it enough to like drink it for like energy replenishment.
You like coffee sometimes.
Yeah, but not really. Like sometimes only like during like exams or like when I feel like I'm gonna be in a discussion with people I don't like or don't know for hours. And I'm like, well, I don't have this comfort, so I'll just get a black coffee and just wait it out.
Jade has been like gone long enough almost for a break.
she
anyway
always
now.
does this. She always does this. She says,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be back in 1 minute, and then she's gone for 30.
That's
She
why I
does
was
this
trying
to
to push
me.
the break thing.
All the time. I should have listened to you. I'm so sorry. I had trust in her. She fooled me yet again.
Trust. With
Is
two
anyone in the
Ts.
stream right now?
Usually with D&D streams, a lot of people lurk, so no one's made a comment.
Okay. Well, it's alright. We can just be.
I think most of the things come from after the fact anyway.
Yeah, I think as soon as Jade uploads VODs, I think we'll get a lot more people in stream, because now we're 4 episodes in, so it's hard to jump in at this point.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, Jade tells me that you think that she's more gremlin than you are, Elle. Please explain why.
Here's the thing, she's more openly gremlin than I am. I'm gremlin at very specific times with very specific things. She is a small bit of gremlin with everything.
Okay. She just kind of like is more consistent gremlin than
Yeah,
you just
here's
kind
the
of
thing,
like
we're
go
probably
full
this-
gremlin.
We're probably the same amount of gremlin, but she's always a little bit of a gremlin. I just am fully a gremlin at very specific times.
I don't think I'm a gremlin, but you, Brooke, sometimes are. Sometimes.
I think you're gremlin.
In what way?
You're more chaotic gremlin.
But like specifically though, because I don't really fully know what that means to an extent. Because I'm just like, whatever.
Mischievous.
Yes. You're definitely a gremlin. You spend half your time speaking with different voices. That's a gremlin. That's a gremlin thing.
And I was the guy who made the McDonald's gremlin when I was talking with a friend of ours. And I was like, "Do you think there's like one gremlin that eats all the scraps off the floor, or is there a different gremlin for each different type of scrap on the floor?"
As someone who worked in a Burger King, I can tell you there are gremlins. They are the employees.
a bogger king. Yes. Well, I was just like, wouldn't it be like the rarer gremlins are the more embarrassing ones to see. Like, oh, you dropped an Angus on the floor. Those are so expensive. Here comes the Angus gremlin.
Forget like the whole lizard people conspiracy. What about all the gremlins in the fast food chains?
Oh god, yeah.
Here's the thing. There's gremlins for every part of life. There's like sock gremlins, there's fast food gremlins.
I mean, sea otters run NATO, so I mean, like, that's a known fact.
True.
I feel more secure every day. That just a bunch of sea otters lounging on the coast, just smashing rocks and clams together.
I'm sure it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. They got our backs. It's just an otter. Oh man, there was a video of you know how sometimes scientists will release like an animal shaped like a camera into the wild, and some look relatively normal and others look really creepy. The sea otter one looks very creepy.
Oh no.
Because it's just
I
like
didn't enjoy that one.
it's just felt, so it's all soaked, but you could tell. So then the otter goes up to it like, "What's wrong with you?"
Okay, so I guess place your bets now. Who do you think is gonna die first in the campaign, other than Scaros? Because we know that Scaros is gonna die first.
It depends. It depends what it depends what happens, really. Well, more so in relation to like how things shape up. Because if I continue being the frontline tank person until I get more of my disguise illusion spells, I might be a good candidate for death. Especially considering my class and the area, I imagine there's a lot of things that could just give me anyway, because of my weakened soul. So
that's true. Actually, I didn't think of that.
I have a pretty good chance. But
also, you might think like Twig is the most likely to die because of your low con. However, Twig hides while the big people go up front.
Here's the thing.
So unless something surprises us.
That's why I'm fine with Twig having low con. Because here's the thing. I have very low con, but in combat I can do quite a bit of damage. So I think I'm okay. And I also have a high armor class.
If Twig dies, it'll be to like opening a door.
It's gonna be something stupid. Like, I go into, like, a cave, and the one time I don't check for traps is when, like, a boulder falls on me and I can't take it.
Oh, no. Well, a boulder falling. That was one of the saddest things ever. When there was a live event that Matt Mercer did for a Wizards of the Coast game. It was the one, Storm King's Thunder. And the wizard of the group activated the crazy ceiling slamming and the floor slamming trap, and just instantly died.
Here's the thing. That's how.
And then the guy just walked off the stage. It's like, okay, see you later.
I've said before, I've played Twig in a lot of different times. It usually doesn't end well. But one of the ways that he has died is that exact same way of he went into a tunnel. Someone else triggered a trap, and the boulder fell on me.
Oh
and
my
I
God.
died.
Also, Irtos, like, gets really excited about things like secret passageways, so I feel like Irtos could also die to a door.
Here's the thing, he gets excited not because he knows whether or not there's a secret in there. He's discovering new things about other humanoid societies that are very strange, like... Why would you keep things in secret passageways? Why not just have it open at all times?
Listen, I would really not compare the society that Strahd has built
Yurito's
to
perception of the world and how it works is gonna be so fucked after this.
yeah.
I mean, depending. It depends what happens.
True.
So how many minutes now? What do we yell at Jade about?
Oof.
Okay, who wants to make a bet on when she gets down here? My bet is gonna be that she's gonna
5.
be gone for the full 30 minutes that she usually is. So I think there's like another 15 minutes left.
Has it already been 15 minutes?
Yup.
50? Really? Oh, Jesus. Okay. I'm gonna guess another 5 minutes. I'll be generous. But I'm not putting
I'm gonna
any.
say
I'm not putting any stakes in this because I'm likely to be wrong.
the stream ends before she gets back.
Oh no. Well, here's the thing. I don't have the power to. No one has the power to stop the stream. It's just gonna
I
keep
thought
going.
you did.
No, I don't.
Oh, so
I can.
this is like being held hostage and not being able to stop the bomb.
Yeah, like
I mean,
we're-
we could just leave, honestly.
Yeah, like, do we want to just take a break? Jade's left
I
us.
mean,
like,
how are we supposed to take a? We can't even put the stream on BRB.
yeah, I don't.
Hmm.
We can take turns taking breaks. Who wants to go first?
Oh,
Well, I got my ginger ale, so I'm
so
good.
are you saying we're taking a long short rest?
Yeah.
Okay, who's got first watch?
Brooke just
I'll
went.
stay. I'll stay for watch.
Actually, it's
Okay.
no. Wait, isn't it more like who goes on break first? It's the reverse.
Yeah. My break will be very short. I only need 2 minutes to go get a drink, and then I will
Okay.
be back.
2 minutes. Real quick before you get started, come here. Real quick, won't take.
Jesus Christ. Hi. Hello. Hello?
Oh, hey.
Oh,
Hello.
Sorry.
hey, you're back.
Let me fix this real quick.
Hello, stream.
Hello.
Are we on stream?
Yeah, we should be. Let me
Okay.
push it.
Jade was gone so long that Discord kicked her.
No, I joined into it like an idiot. I was trying to tell
Oh,
you.
did
I was right.
Oh, was right.
Oh, come on. Show what I
This is
need
your
you
old,
to show. There we go. Okay. We're back. Sorry about that. I told my parents to respect Fridays and they did not, so we're here. We're here. Okay. So, where we left off, you guys
We
were
were
going
heading
down the stairs to
downstairs.
the basement. Not the
No,
basement.
no,
to
no,
the third floor.
no.
Third floor. You aren't going to the basement just yet.
No, we're going to the second floor.
Yeah, like, well, down the stairs to the third floor and then going down to the second floor.
Yeah.
So you head down to the second floor. You see the pile of armor that you've defeated, and then Twig got trapped in for a second.
I want to kick it on my way by.
Okay. Make it. Roll a 1d20 for me.
Oh
Also,
no, no.
That was on the third floor, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's on the third floor. That you just have to go down it in order to go back into the large spiral staircase that connects the first two floors.
Yeah.
Do I have disadvantage on this?
Just flat.
It's a 5.
It's a 5.
Why
Your
did
foot
you
kinda
want it to
hurts
be
after
worse?
you kick it. I was just determining if your foot hurt.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm not kicking it super hard. It's just like it's a passing kick.
Yeah, no. A passing kick can still hurt. Just
Especially-
ow.
Does
You know?
Twig wear shoes?
He does. Wait.
Does Twig wear shoes? This is an important question. Do rat men wear shoes?
God, I'm trying to figure out what's harder for me to draw, shoes or rat feet.
You can
Oh,
just have
God.
his feet like hidden in a bunch of like fluff.
Maybe they
Oh
just
God,
wear
I have to make a
rags.
decision here, and I'm so
Maybe-
scared.
Yeah.
Maybe they just wear like rags.
You have to say it now. You have to
Fuck.
say it now.
No,
You have to say it now.
Trust your feelings.
he
Yes.
doesn't. He doesn't.
He doesn't. Okay.
He
Guess what?
doesn't.
You got to draw rat feet now.
No, I can cover them with a cloak. I'm gonna cheat.
God damn it. Fine. Okay. But whatever.
No, we'll say this. Twig does not wear shoes, but he has bandages wrapped around his feet, because then I only have to draw the shape of a rat foot.
There you go.
Bruh. Okay. Fine. You then go back down to the spiral staircase, and you're back onto the second floor. Again, there are 2 sets of double doors, one to your left, one to your right, and on either side sits a suit of armor, 2 on each wall.
I'm gonna hold everyone back before we step too close to the armor.
Slight snarl at the armor.
Just in case, how about I try walking the hallway first?
That sounds like a good idea. I can hit one of them if you want.
I mean, I would rather not provoke them.
Okay.
I'll walk up to I'll walk in front of the first one.
Okay. That would be directly on your left. So you walk in front of it. It does not move.
I look back at the others and shrug.
Twig will start following.
Sure.
Walk past the second one.
Again, this one does not move.
Third and fourth.
They both do not move.
Maybe it's because we're with Rose and Thorn.
I still think that you're going crazy.
We're not crazy. We both saw it move.
I didn't.
We both saw it move. You don't trust us? You don't believe us?
No, I just think it's crazy. I don't know.
Irtos, we're literally leading two children through a house with a monster in the basement.
I'm going off what I know.
You actually start hearing shushing from Rose as you hear from some sniffing from Thorn. And if you look over, you see that there's tears running down his eyes, and Rose is kind of rubbing his back and trying to calm him down.
Are you okay, Thorn?
I just look puzzled. What is this child doing?
You see him like give a slight nod, but you see his eyes don't leave. He's looking in front of him. If you follow his gaze, you notice that above the at the end of the hallway is a fireplace, but above the fireplace sits a family photo with Rose and Thorn in front. What seems to be their father standing with what looks to be a baby, and the mother standing next to him.
Can I make some kind of check to see if there's anything odd about this painting?
Mm-hmm.
What type of check do you want?
Roll perception.
Oh.
Oh.
That's a nat 1.
Okay, everyone looks extremely happy.
That probably unnerves Twig more, that they look happy. I don't think that's at all comforting to him.
Including me?
Yes.
Oh, now he just thinks he's going crazy.
Well, that looks horrifying, actually, because all the rows of teeth are visible.
Oh,
The
no.
frills are up.
Twig's just gonna rub his eyes and hope he's imagining that.
He's like half asleep. I'm gonna kneel down in front of the kids. Are you going to be alright to go on?
Rose, you see that Thorn has, for the most part, stopped crying, and he gives a slight nod, and Rose looks over to you and goes,
Yes.
Okay. If you need a break, or if you'd rather hang back, just let us know.
wholesome ghost children.
You're being very brave, the both of you.
Was that other passageway on the second floor in this hallway? In that
It was
bubble?
not in this hallway.
Okay.
No. Where you noticed to be the study was actually to the door on your right.
I am going to that door.
Okay.
I'm going to open it.
Okay.
Ha.
Also, there's another door. There's two sets of double doors, but there's a door near where where the spiral staircase goes to the first floor that I forgot to mention. But that's
Twig
not the
will
door
open?
that I was talking about Eartoes going through.
Okay.
Twig will open that one. This is a smaller, right?
Yes, this is a smaller single door.
He'll just kind of push that open, still keeping a grip on the kids.
In this room, you see two beds with footlockers at the end of both of them. And there's a door to your left, or directly to your left, like right as you open the door. And there's, going further into the room, there's also a small hatch in the wall.
Is this me or Eartoes?
Oh, this is Twig. Eartoes, when you open the door, you see that on the right side of the room, the wall is lined with floor-to-ceiling bookcases. And directly in front of you, you see a desk that's a little bit in disarray, along with a chair that's sitting behind it.
I'd like to go over the table and
Okay.
look around there.
Going to the table, you see that there's a ink and quill, a candle that seems to have been burned most of the way down, a kit for writing letters along with a stamp insignia that has a windmill on it.
Is that windmill?
It's that windmill again.
Can I try to? What kind of check would it be to examine like the papers on the table if there's any?
Currently there. Well, the papers on the table. There's nothing written on them. There's it's
Okay.
all the papers are blank.
Right. Are there any cupboards?
Yes, there are 4 drawers, 2 on either side.
I'm gonna look at those.
Okay. Looking through those, the first one doesn't yield anything. The second one doesn't yield anything. Like going on the left side, but on the right side, you open up the top drawer and you see a single key.
Pick it up.
Okay.
Or put it in one of my meat pouches.
Meat pouches. Gets all sticky and gooey.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine, you know.
The wolf gizzard bag.
The wolf gets her back. Yikes.
Jade, how do you want to pace me and your toast being in different rooms?
You could probably go next before I go to the fourth
we'll
drawer.
switch back over. I was gonna have him explore the desk. If he was gonna explore anything else, we were gonna switch back over.
we can do that then.
Yeah, well, just the last drawer, and then we can.
Opening up the last drawer, there's nothing in it.
Oh wow.
The desk is surprisingly empty.
Okay. Well, in that case, could I? No. I'll wait for a moment. All right. Yeah. Twig.
I want to open up the foot lockers first.
Okay. Opening up one foot locker. Well, opening up both foot lockers, you find nothing in them.
What about the door in this room?
Opening up the door leads into a small closet, and hanging are a couple of maid uniforms.
Oh, does this look like it was servants' quarters?
Yes, this is a servant's room.
Do the maids' uniforms have pockets?
Yes.
I want to stick my hand in all of the pockets.
All of them?
All of the pockets.
Roll investigation.
Okay. 12?
12. In one of the pockets, you find a single gold coin.
Oh.
Oh?
Is there anything else?
No.
Are the kids with Twig, or are they
Yes, the
still in the
kids are with
hallway with
Twig.
me? Okay.
I want to look at that hatch.
Scarros
Is
is
it like
currently with you, Viri. Looking
Oh
over
yeah,
at
I
what?
wanted to talk to him before you went to dinner.
Oh, yeah. We'll finish up with Twig, and then we'll cut over to Viri, and then we'll cut back over to your toast.
I want to open the hatch. Can I get that open?
Yes. You have to, like, jump up a couple of times.
Oh, it's in the wall.
Yes, it's in the wall. And you also notice that next to the hatch, there's a button.
I don't like that. Can I get the hatch open?
There's just a bunch of gnats in this room. Yes, you can open the hatch.
Is there anything in it?
No, but you notice that there's a, what seems to be a, 2 ropes close together.
Do I think this is like a what is the word for that? It's the servants' elevator that they pass food through. Is that what I think this is?
Dumbwaiter.
Dumbwaiter,
Yes.
thank you.
Yes, this is what that is.
I'll press the button then.
Nothing happens in the nothing happens in the hatch area, the tunnel that goes throughout the house. Can't explain correctly, but you do hear a very muted ringing.
Oh, okay. That's can I pull on the ropes?
Mm-hmm.
Can I move anything? Can I get the dumbwaiter up or down?
Yes. Reaching in, you have to like pull near the you pull it, and when you move one side, the other side goes down, so this is like a rope and pulley system. And slowly the dumbwaiter appears in front.
Is there anything in it?
There's nothing in it. You can seem to crawl in it though if you would like.
Oh.
It fits you.
I'm gonna look at the kids and I'm gonna say, would you two run and go get Very for me, please?
Could you come with us? We really
Okay,
don't wanna
well
be
we'll go
alone.
together. We'll go together. And he'll take the kids and he'll start walking back towards Very.
The dumbwaiter doesn't move. The dumbwaiter stays where you lifted it to.
Okay.
It'd be a really sucky dumbwaiter if you pull it up and then it's like the second you look out.
Now I'm nervous that I rang like the dinner bell somewhere.
I mean, like, the house is also 200 years old. The odds of all like the mechanisms working is kind of low,
again,
actually.
In this floor, it doesn't seem to look 200 years old. The place seems very well kept, very well maintained. It's only on when you reach the third floor in the attic that you can see the decrepit nature.
Yeah, but is it really like that, or is that an illusion?
I love illusions.
You gotta love illusions, man.
But yeah, after Twig is done doing all of that, he's just going to find Very now, so...
Okay.
Okay, so
Also,
do you want to talk with Scaros first, or
Yeah,
do you want to do Irtos's room?
We'll talk with Scaros first, then we'll go back to Irtos, and then we'll go back to Twig. Talking to Viri. So, Viri, you talking with Scaros?
Yeah. Hey, Scaros.
Yes?
You seem a little uneasy.
I don't mean to be good. I realize that they're children and they're very innocent, but I'm a little nervous.
That's understandable. Sure, I am too. I think that these children just want to rest. I hope.
I hope so too. I'm going to trust them, but I'll do my best to hide my unease, but I did not want to be in this situation.
Yeah. I wouldn't trust them, but giving them the benefit of the doubt, perhaps.
Hello, Camelot. Welcome. Yes. Yeah.
Why don't you...
Scaros, like, absentmindedly plucking at his lute.
Why don't you want to go to the basement with us?
I want to stay with you, but at the same time, it can't feel like I'm walking into a trap.
If we are walking into a trap, we probably do best together, because if you wind up alone and something happens to you, those ghost children certainly can't help you, and we can't help you. If we're gonna walk into a trap, we should probably do it together.
I know you're right. I just hate this.
Hopefully the whole town isn't like this. It's going to get complicated.
Yeah, you see him like
Oh.
regain his composure.
Okay. I suppose at this point Twig's probably coming back.
Yeah. Before that, we'll cut over to Irtos. Irtos, what you doing now? What you doing now, bud?
I'll move over to the very stacked bookshelves before anything else. Are there any books that stand out amongst this mess?
Roll me a perception check with advantage.
Oh. Where's that from?
What do you mean, where's that from?
Oh, I'm just asking where the advantage comes from.
You looked at the dollhouse.
Oh, I see. Just a 10. I'll take that over a 1.
Because you rolled a 1.
Well, a straight 10 or a straight 1.
Oh, no.
I have no negatives. It's just a 0. Which is, yeah.
That is unfortunate.
That's why I keep asking if I could be more specific with the investigation checks. But okay.
No, it's a perception check. I'm sorry.
Well, here we go.
Here we go.
It's a 10.
You don't. You start looking, but you get a little distracted just from the sheer number of them, because it's not as much as like a library. But I'm thinking that Irtos has not seen these many books together.
Probably
ever.
not.
So you kind of get distracted, like taking a couple off, flipping through the pages. You see that note, one that you take out is like a work of poetry. You put it back on the shelf. Take another one out, start flipping through it. It looks to be like a beginner's guide to alchemy.
Maybe, but not exactly what I'm looking for. So. Okay. In that case, with the absence of anything interesting, I'm gonna just go to where I think that chamber is.
You go to the wall that you think that the chamber is, but you can't figure out how to open it.
Can I roll an investigation check to feel around for like a trigger or something?
Sure, go for it.
Okay. It's a 9. So no.
So no. Unfortunately, you don't really notice anything.
Great.
Yeah. we'll cut over to Viri and Twig, and then your continued search to figure out how to get in here.
Twig will kind of come up to Viri and Skaros, and I'll say, I have a bad idea. Would you like to help me with it?
What sort of bad idea?
What do you mean?
I found a dumbwaiter, and I'm small enough to get in it.
Like an unintelligent servant, or...
That's what I keep thinking.
Is Viri insulting me?
You see like a small smile twinge at like the corner of her mouth. She's just made a bad joke is what she's done.
Oh no, Twig just got insulted.
He'll just say, I mean, I think we should at least see where it goes.
All right.
Like, I'm imagining it goes to... what did she say? Sorry.
I said all right. How big is it?
DM?
It doesn't look extremely big. Like, it would fit you. Probably not much else, but you can fit in it.
So, like, it would fit me, but not Rose.
Rose, if she shoved herself in.
Okay, so Rose is the, like...
She would barely fit.
So, like, a 3-foot person could fit in it. Twig will relay that.
Okay. How will you signal if you need to come back up quickly?
Screaming.
Hmm.
There's a little bell button, and I hit that, and I could hear the bell from up here. So, if I'm screaming, you should be able to hear me.
Okay, so you rang the bell and now you're going to go down there.
I think it's worth checking out, at least.
Well,
No, I changed my mind.
if you would really like to, just keep in mind that there might be an angry cook ghost down there or something.
Uh-oh.
I'll scream very loud.
Scars
Okay.
looks at you and goes, are you sure this is a good idea?
Looks at Twig.
No, but...
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Maybe don't scream until it notices you.
Oh, yeah.
Don't scream until it
Will you be
notices
able
you.
to
Good-
reach
good
the
advice.
rope? Can you give it a couple tugs if you want back up?
DM?
Yes, the rope is in front of it. It's like slightly to the side, so it doesn't like completely cover it, but you're able to pull it.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'll keep a hold on it. If you want to come back up quietly, tug on the rope. If you need to come up quickly, just scream, I guess.
Will do. Can I pull myself up and down from inside
Yes.
the
you can.
dumbwaiter? Okay.
I figured Yuri was gonna like do it for you. I figured that
Yeah.
might be a little faster.
No, that's what I figured too. That's why he called you over, but I didn't that I could.
Now, keep in mind, Yuri's still not incredibly strong. Like she can hold like a lot of weight, but as far as like
I mean, Twig only weighs 25 pounds.
yeah. Okay.
So Twig will crawl in the dumbwaiter, and he'll start lowering himself down, like very, very slowly.
Okay.
Yuri
Is-
will wait till it seems to stop before she gets in position to tug him back up.
Is the dumbwaiter loud?
There's some slight creaking from the pulley,
Okay.
but it is not. No, it is not extremely loud.
When I think I'm about to reach like the opening of the door for the first floor, I want to stop it so there's only like a crack that I can see through.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see anything?
Looking in, you can see very tidy kitchen. There's
Are
no
there
one
any-
in here though.
I'll lower myself down a little bit more.
Lowering down a little bit more and getting a better look. You see that there's a table with various cooking utensils. There's a cutting board. There's
Are there any knives?
Yes.
Is there a window in this room?
Yes.
Can I open the window?
Yes.
I'd like to get all of the knives and throw them out the window.
Okay. Takes you a little bit. There's some hanging that you have to like climb on top of. You have to climb on top of.
If I think it's taking me more than like, we'll say like 2 minutes, I'm gonna yell up the dumbwaiter to Viri that it's safe.
Yeah, it takes a little bit. You haven't completely finished throwing out the knives, but
What?
Yeah, you yell up to Viri saying that's it's just really funny thing. It's like, oh, throw the knives out the window.
Listen, it worked last time.
Rick's got pissed at you.
Too bad. It worked.
Too bad.
Now that I've let Viri know that I'm not dead and I've gotten all of the sharp objects out, I'd like to just start investigating. I want to open up every cupboard. I want to check under every table.
At this point, I'm gonna share a look with Scaros and then go, what's Eartoast been up to?
The children are currently with you and Scaros. Rose is actually probably holding on to Scaros's pants.
Oh, I'm sure he loves that.
Well,
Yeah.
I was asking what Eartoast has been up to.
Cutting back over to Eartoast, would you like to see if you
wait.
can find the
I'd
Do you want me to roll an investigation check for Twig doing this while you cut away?
Yeah.
Let's try again.
Let's try again.
Oh god. Here we go. Investigation. Okay, that's 17. No, 18.
18. Finally, after like you're sure that you've looked through it. Like you're sure that you've looked this thing up and down. There's gotta be a way to get into it. You notice a book that's slightly different from all the rest because there's no title on this book and it's a bright red and you're kind of surprised you hadn't noticed it before.
Okay. What is it made of?
Would you like to try to take it out?
I'd like to poke it and feel its texture.
Feels like it's bound in like leather. Like by running your like finger along it.
Maybe
Your scaled finger.
Maybe I could incorporate the covers of these books into a suit of armor.
It takes so long.
It would, but I can certainly try. I'll take it out. Ugh.
Okay. The book actually doesn't come out, but swings downwards, and you hear a click. And you feel some sort of lock unlatch, and the entire bookshelf begins to swing open towards the wall.
I snarl at the book, like, why would that even be a thing?
What?
Humans are weird. And then I'll walk inside, just baffled. So you probably hear light snarling coming from the room.
Coming from the room.
Seems normal.
It's fine. It's fine.
And you know the sound of like a...
This is everyday sort of situation. Before you start investigating the room, how was investigating the kitchen?
Bad.
Bad?
I rolled an 8.
You rolled an 8. Well, like opening things, you see that there's an oven, along with a couple stoves. There's actually a sink. There's a bunch of cupboards. There's also.
I want to turn the water on. Does it work?
Yeah, sorry, my cat just had like a sneezing fit next
Oh.
to me. Baby. She's still sneezing.
Allie, it's okay.
Poor baby.
Baby. She got the COVID.
Oh no.
Oh no. There's also a door on the wall opposite of the dumbwaiter. That opening it up, you can see a bunch of food lining the walls.
Does it look new?
It all looks fresh.
What type of food is it? Is it like breads? Is it
There's some
dried
breads.
things?
There's some breads. There's some fruits and vegetables. There seems to be like some salted meats that are hanging on the wall.
Twig's gonna pick up some of the bread, and I'm going to clarify this now.
Mhm.
I'm immune to rotten food.
Okay. Because you're a rat.
Yes, I'm
Who
immune
eats
to rotten food. I am immune
and spreads
to diseases.
the plague.
Listen,
You spread the plague to others.
Twig is very clean. And I want to sniff it.
Okay. Smells like bread.
I want to take a minuscule bite of it.
Okay. It is not rotten, but there is no taste.
Ooh, can I roll Arcana to see if it's an illusion?
Yes.
Oh. That's
Oh.
a nat one.
It's bread.
Okay.
I've
Twig...
rolled so many now.
Here's the problem. My one dice has been giving me the best good stuff, and then this other dice is fucking cursed, and it's only giving me bad
So
things.
why are you still rolling it?
Because I never used this one, and I wanted to test it, and I've decided it's a bad dice.
Bad die.
It can be a good dice later. It's just it's having a bad day.
It's having a bad day. Let it.
I'm getting out different dice. I'm getting out different dice.
Okay. How many dice did you order again? Like not just the ones that you. I know that you bought a whole bunch new dice. Wasn't it like 20 new sets?
Something like that. I got them very cheap. They're very cheap, and they're very pretty.
I ordered you a pair, or a set.
You did what?
Maybe. Nothing.
Fight about it later.
Yeah.
No, I have a whole bunch of dice sets, but I wanted to use 2 specific ones because they're pretty and I never used them.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to test them to see if they were going to give me good luck. One fucking hates me.
Oh no.
But no, so that was a nat 1. Twig will put down... He's gonna throw the bread. He's upset with it.
Okay,
and then
it like dunks against the wall and drops to the floor.
Okay. And then I'll walk through the door.
Mm-hmm.
Does anything terrible happen to me?
No.
What's this room?
No, that you entered into the pantry.
Oh, I thought it was. No, isn't there another door in the kitchen?
Yeah, that was the door that you entered into.
Is there not a door out of the kitchen?
There is a door out of the kitchen.
Okay, that's the door I want to walk through.
Okay, I thought you were talking about
no
going into the pantry. I'm like, weren't you already in the pantry?
I was in the pantry. I want to leave the kitchen now.
Okay, well now you're on the first floor.
Did it just open into the main hall area that I was in, or did it open up?
It opened into the main hall area.
What other rooms are down here?
There's a room directly to your right. And going further into the hall, if you're looking at the fireplace with your back to the stairs, besides that door that I just pointed out, that's directly next to
the kitchen.
The kitchen. There are 2 doors on your right, besides the 2 also there. And there is the set of double doors that you use in order to enter into the house, and there is another door that you have not entered through on your left.
So there's 4 more doors that I can go through that I haven't been to.
Yes.
I will go to the closest one.
Okay, the closest one leads you into a large dining room with a long table that has 8 chairs surrounding it. And there's another fireplace that is all the way to your left at the end of the room.
I want to investigate the fireplace.
Okay. The fireplace is, again, marble, very well crafted, and it does not look like it's been lit in a little while.
I want to stick my head in it.
Stick your head into it.
Do I see anything?
Burnt wood and soot.
Okay. Is there anything else in this room?
There's a chandelier above the table.
What's it made of?
Crystal.
Like real ones?
Looks like crystal.
How high up is it?
You'd have to get on top of the table and then try to jump for it. And I will make you roll athletics. No, acrobatics.
Acrobatic? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Twig will do that. And then... They're both 13s and I have a +5.
You are now swinging from the chandelier.
I want to crawl into the chandelier. I'm not just swinging from it. And then, do these look like crystals now that I'm up close?
Yes.
I want to rip a whole bunch of them off.
Okay.
Like as many as I can like fit in my bag.
Okay.
How many is that?
We'll say around 20.
20? Okay. He'll jump down now. And then he'll... There's nothing else in this room, right?
There's silverware on the table. Along with plates.
Does it look... Wait, is it actually silver?
Looks to be.
I want to take a butter knife.
He's the Taylor butter knife.
It's silver, I might need that.
Okay. Sure, we'll go with it. Are you gonna throw this one out the window as well?
Listen, this is why Twig shouldn't be left alone. I'll leave. I'll leave this
Fury's
room now.
just like still waiting, holding onto the ropes. Like,
I thought you left.
I feel like
I yelled up that it was safe.
Also,
she didn't know that much she could leave.
Before we switch back to Viri, probably looking for ear toasts now, and then we'll cut over to ear toasts. The dining room has 2 doors, so 2 of the doors on the right-hand side were leading into the dining room.
Oh, okay, so I only have 2 more doors to look.
Yes.
Okay, Twig will start heading for another door.
Okay. We'll say that you stay on the right, but we're gonna cut back over to Viri. Are you still waiting on Twig and not really doing anything?
I would like to clarify.
She was.
Okay.
Twig, when Twig yelled up, he does want to say, "I'm safe. You can leave." That's what I meant by that.
Gold.
Oh, I only heard I'm safe.
Can I? That's what I meant.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
At this point, she's been waiting, but she'll let go now and be like, I hope he's all right down there, I guess. And
oh no.
She'll turn to the children and hold out a hand inquisitively towards them, see if they want to hold her hand.
They will let go of Scarliss's pants and hold on to your hand.
Oh.
This time, Rose is actually having to reach up to grab onto your hand.
Instead of having to reach down.
Might it might be easier if you just hold on to my pant leg, sorry.
Yeah, and when she touches your hand again, you feel that ice cold, like almost hurting cold, but
don't let them touch my hand. They'll feel the exact same thing.
Oh no.
They'll think I'm a ghost.
Oh no, we have 2 ghosts.
3
ghosts. 3 ghosts.
Too many ghosts.
Too many ghosts.
I'm actually gonna ask them a question. How come you two seemed more solid outside.
I don't know.
It's a good question.
Okay.
Maybe there's two different kids.
It's two sets of twins.
Two sets of
Yeah.
twins. Oh no.
The monster are their actual, like, real corpses.
Oh
They were the
no.
ones trying to lure us in. And there's like an H.R. Geiger baby monster down there.
Oh no.
The baby is
Oh.
the monster.
The baby.
Leaving that alone, I'm gonna go investigate the loud sliding sounds that are happening in the room that your son is in.
That's also just me getting pissed off at a book. Like, why would it ever do that?
Why would it do that? Like,
Why not just make a button?
God
Why-
damn it.
Why just not? Why have secrets? Ugh.
Why you gotta do that?
What? That's so
Um,
ornate.
Also, I really hate to do this, but can I run to the bathroom real quick? And we can
Okay.
take a
I
quick
mean,
break.
we can take a break now. I have to go to the washroom as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put your BRB screen on this time. You're not
We'll
allowed
put
to
the
leave
BRB
without doing that anymore.
I didn't. I'm sorry. Okay. We'll be right back.
Yee.
Yee.
I don't know what you're talking
I'm going
about.
over to D&D so I can expose you.
No!
Although so did Jade.
What? How
Yeah.
did I rat a lot? Also, I had
You
my
wrote a
key.
help me sign and held it up as Elle
Yeah.
hugged you.
No, that's gremlin energy. Rat energy is me ripping up a single sheet.
Oh.
That's all I did.
Oh.
I ripped up a single sheet.
Wow, a single sheet. I'm proud of you. Yeah, if Elle comes to live up here, hun, expect to find just confetti all over the place.
I will buy my own paper and I will rip it up.
Oh my god. I should have just given you index cards for you to take home and tear up.
I have paper at home. No, here's how bad this. I keep a pile of copy paper on my computer, and it's just there so I can rip it up.
Oh my god.
And I'm halfway through like a full stack.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's okay. Make a rat nest.
So my cat's in my arms.
I'll make a rat nest with all of my paper and all of my blankets.
Oh.
Insulation.
So, continuing to, going back to Irtos.
Oh, we're live?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh.
I was being publicly shamed.
Yeah, you're being publicly shamed. No, I switched to it when you're like, no, I'm not a rat.
I'm not a rat. I am a
Ain't
rat,
no
but I'm not
rat.
that bad of a rat.
That's what. Yeah.
That's what rats say.
That's what rats
No.
say.
Yeah.
No. No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're okay.
Rats say.
I mean, yeah.
But
Can't believe it.
going back to Irtos, you see that in this room are a bunch. I'm gonna have to put this in my lap because I had some books in my lap for reference, but now my cat's in my lap, so I'm gonna have to put it on top of her.
Use her as a table.
She is now my table. In this room, there are bookshelves on either wall. It's a very skinny room, very narrow. But on either wall, are bookshelves that contain a lot of different books. Although some of them are more sparse. It's not packed, but there are books on either shelf. Along with in front of you, there's a chest with
Jade?
there's something sticking out of it.
Wait, there's a chest with something sticking out of it?
Yeah.
Can I take a closer look at what that is without touching it?
Yes.
What kind
you
of?
notice,
What kind? Oh, go ahead.
You notice the chest for the most part is closed, but sticking out of it seems to be the bottom of a shirt.
Oh no.
Does it look torn up? Like if I
No. It looks
Any-
old though.
can I use my quarterstaff to try to push the lid of the chest open?
Yes.
Like stand like 5 feet away and then just.
Sorry. Let me clear my throat. As you open the chest, you notice a skeleton with armor, leather armor, laying in the chest.
I look at the further waste of meat, or the sad fact that the guy who put him in here couldn't come back for his stored food, and then just press F in chat.
No.
F.
I'm not there yet, am I?
You are entering at this point. I will say that. Fury and
And
Scaros and the kids. The kids are actually scared to enter.
entering the main library room or the side chamber in the library room? There's the key difference.
The side chamber. The kids are in the
Ah.
library, but they are scared to enter the side room.
Well, looking at the corpse more, any like, can I fiddle around inside it, find any cool things?
Yeah.
Get my hands up in there.
Turning over the
Rope a skeleton.
rope a skeleton. Turning over what appears to be the man's rib cage that is currently still in its armor. You see that there are three darts sticking out of the armor.
So this was trapped at one point, or he just got hit by poison darts and was shoved in a chest in a side room.
Mm-hmm.
That would be almost weirder than dying to a chest trap.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see where those darts may have come from inside the chest, or if there is nowhere feasibly?
Yeah, inspecting the top back of the chest, you see that there is a small mechanism that appears to not be working anymore. That seems
Wasn't
to
that fortunate?
trigger when you lift up the chest.
Can I make an investigation check for anything else inside it?
Yes.
Considering this guy won't be able to anymore. Oh, that's pretty good. That's a 15.
15. You notice that the skeleton hand, one of the hands of the skeleton, is closed, ripped around something.
I look at it.
You've been busy in here?
Just hucking bones.
It appears to be a sheet of paper.
I unfurl it. Can I understand any of the writing?
Yes, it's written in common. You have to like peel back the skeleton's hand. You're able to,
I have
like,
no
get the
qualms
sheet
with
out.
this.
Yeah.
I have literally no reservations whatsoever.
No
I'm probably
reservations
hucking
whatsoever.
bones outside of the room, not realizing.
The
And then I
rib
find-
cage. That's
And then I finally notice Veer and go, oh! And then continue hucking bones.
No.
Perhaps you should be a little more delicate with those, seeing as,
No.
well, the person might still be here.
What does the paper say?
Before I read the paper, but the kids are Thorn is very close to crying, and Rose is pulling Thorn very close to her and is hiding behind Veery.
I don't see any of this, and I don't understand what the problem is, so I don't care.
Oh no, you heartless bastard.
I don't have
You
emotions!
heartless bastard.
You
Like,
have emotions.
It's not the same!
Not the same.
Years and years of
bastard.
hunter-prey mentality is not gonna go away in a night.
You heartless bastard.
What does the note say, though, while we're on the subject of the...
Unfurling the note, it reads as follows.
Oh, okay.
My most pathetic servant, I am not the Messiah sent to you by the dark powers of this land. I've not come to lead you on a path of immortality. However many souls you bleed in your hidden altar, how many visitors you have tortured in your dungeon, know that you are not the one who brought me to this beautiful land. You are but worms writhing in my earth. You say that you were cursed, your fortune spent. You abandoned love for madness, took solace in the bosom of another woman, and sired a stillborn son. Cursed by darkness? Of that I have no doubt. Save you from your wretchedness? I think not. I prefer you as you are. Your dread lord and master, Strahd von Zarovich.
I have to say, I don't understand really what a lot of this means other than stillborn and a few other words. But this
I
Strahd person is
I
is kind of a creepy person.
I
If
look
he didn't already decide this.
concerned at the children and give Irtos a wide-eyed look of maybe wait a moment.
I'm saying this in the side chamber just to you. I'm not like yelling it out.
I'm in the door of the side chamber and the children are directly behind me.
I thought they were staying away from the door because they were terrified of it.
They just weren't going in.
I thought that also.
To you. They aren't going in. Like if you
Oh,
try
perfect.
to go in, they are going to refuse and beg you to stay.
Children, would you mind staying here with Skaros for a moment while I talk to Irtos?
Rose nods and then clutches onto Skaros' pants.
Remembering the message, thinking back, do I think that's referring to the? I'm confident that it's referring to the person who owned this house, not the person who's holding the note.
Yes.
Okay.
You've heard that.
So who the fuck is this guy?
Perhaps the three of you should wait in the hallway for a moment.
There was nothing else. There was nothing else in the chest with their 15 though. After that, other than
no,
this
nothing
guy's
else.
cartilage.
Yeah. But the Skaros is going to just say, just fill me in after.
Yeah.
Yes.
Skaros will nod and then take the children outside.
Can I, player, ask a question?
Yes.
Was the guy in the painting the father?
I think that was clear. Yes. And I.
Okay.
Oh, there's an echo somewhere. Oh no, it's gone. Thank God.
Also, am I cutting out?
No, you're not.
No?
Cutting out.
No, you're good.
Oh,
You're fine.
No, I heard myself echo for a second, and I was like, "Oh shit."
Oh God, oh no.
I turn to Irtos and go, okay, I appreciate the initiative, but perhaps be a little more gentle with the remains. I would hate to anger another spirit, if you know what I mean.
I furrow my eyes, trying to understand what you're talking about.
Whatever do you mean?
As in, not so much as in like, what do you mean? What did I do? As in like, why is that a problem? Sort of thing.
I'd rather not to have to fight another screaming ghost, is what I'm saying. Also, I don't think the children appreciate you throwing around the dead bodies of perhaps their loved ones or friends. Who was that?
I think it was a
Who's this
thief.
person here?
I don't know. They do not look like anyone who lived here. What person walks around in their own house with, like, and I point to the leather armor. I'm like, this is like you or me.
So we're not the first people here then.
This house is 200 years old, at least. So, probably.
But this area doesn't look that old. I mean, look, the books are fine.
Well, looking at the child bones from earlier, it was about that old. So I can only assume that this building is the same age, if not older.
What's that? What's that note say?
I will hand you the note. It's basically it is basically just Strahd telling whoever owned this house, I don't think we ever got his name, that these sacrifices aren't enough for him or her, I guess. And other than that, she would prefer that he is a miserable runt, and that she refers to everyone in Barovia as worms. So I assume that's what she thinks of us, too.
Well, I gathered as much with the way she
So there's
treated
nothing,
us.
there's nothing really new other than this person is apparently pathetic and subservient to the Queen of Barovia.
Airtos, I actually want you to roll perception check looking into the chest.
Oh, good. 50-50. Oh, it's a crit.
Oh, crit.
Yeah.
You notice that there's actually a false bottom in the chest. It looks like in order to keep the skeleton on top.
Oh.
Or
This was fucking placed here?
No, not to keep the skeleton on top, but also to just kind of trick
Oh, that's creepier.
people opening it.
Okay, well then that explains why he died like a pathetic person just halfway into a chest. In that case, I'm about to go to throw parts of the bone away and then just instead sigh, not like in like oh this is annoying, but like, and then just shovel it over and then open the false bottom.
How did he die exactly?
I point to the dart mechanism that is now not working.
Perhaps you should check the false bottom.
I think it is meant to be a thing you have to notice, as in it's a illusion. It's not. If they trapped that, then they're crazy.
Well, maybe they are crazy. Have you looked at this place?
I am willing to bet that it is not trapped. I open it.
You open it. It is not trapped.
See?
Man, I really wish it was trapped.
See, I don't have to be paranoid all the time.
No,
guys.
I'm
I'm breaking the mold.
breaking the mold. No, it's funny because I'm feeding into Irtos.
That's not paranoid. There's literally a dead body in the chest. Of course you should check
and
all
I
of it.
identified what killed it, so I think everything's okay until
Oh my
proven
God.
wrong. What did you want?
Here's the one proven wrong, so you know what?
In this particular instance, it's okay.
It doesn't make me wrong. It just makes you.
What's in the false bottom of this chest?
In the false bottom of this chest, I will. I'll tell you, and then I'll let my cat out because she's screaming at the door.
Oh my God.
Needy.
Do you hear her?
That's not a scream. That's a screech from hell.
Okay. In the bottom of the chest, you see 3 black leather-bound books. You see 3 scrolls. And you also see 3 kind of stacks of paper. Some of them some of them a little thicker than others.
I'm gonna bring this all out, and I'm gonna go over to the mostly empty table and thumb over its contents there.
Okay.
If there's nothing else in the box that I haven't seen.
There's nothing else in the box.
Okay, I'll get like one other crumb, and then I'll go. So
Okay.
I'll dust
You lay everything out, and then you also hear a cat screaming, which I will open the door for.
That is the beast. We must hunt it down.
Kill the beast.
kill the beast.
Hunt the cat.
Bye.
Punt the cat?
Hunt the cat. Sorry.
No, I know. Punt the cat. No, that's better.
Oh, no.
it off Actually, no, don't. It'll just flip and then be fine. That's how cats work, right? You can throw them off a building and they'll survive.
Demon cat. Okay.
Damon cat.
Okay, we're punting your cat.
Brooke, you still
Punting the
there?
cat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You doing okay,
okay.
Brooke?
No, yeah, I am. I'm just waiting.
Okay.
I'm waiting in anticipation.
I'll start thumbing through the books, I guess. I'll just take the first one. Do they all look exactly the same?
They all look exactly the same.
Okay. Well, so I'll take the one on the top of the stack, I guess, and thumb through the first few pages.
Completely blank.
Okay, I'll close that one. The second one?
Also completely blank.
Like, front to back?
Front to back.
Third and final book.
Completely blank.
And the other thing that was there were some stacks of paper.
Yeah, there were 3 scrolls and then 3 stacks of paper.
What do the scrolls look like if I unfurl them?
You can tell that these are spell scrolls.
Oh.
Huh.
What spells? Would that be like an Arcana check?
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
Oh my god.
And this will be
Something
like a
I'm-
general one for all of them, so you don't have to roll
Something
3
I'm
separate
good
times.
at, guys.
Whoa! The
Oh, hey,
sorcerer
that's
looking at Arcana.
23.
23. Each of these scrolls, one is a spiritual weapon spell, one is a bless spell, and one is a protection from poison spell. Ironic because of the poison darts.
Haha.
Ahaha.
What if the guy wasn't even able to cast spells though? That would have been just the worst. Like, oh, thanks.
Thanks. Screw you.
Someone just shoots darts at him. He holds the paper in front of him. Please protect me.
So, what it looks like with this note is that the monster was perhaps the man who lived here. Perhaps the children's father.
I don't know. Maybe he's dead, killed by whatever's down there.
Well,
all I know-
apparently he was sacrificing people and torturing them down there. So that's the screams that they were caused by him.
It could literally be anything, though. As I've never dealt with this. I don't think we can really make any assumptions that'll help us beyond just knowing what happened down there.
I don't think that's an assumption. I'm literally saying, like, this note says that he tortured people.
Oh, I know. I mean, beyond...
Makes sense they would scream.
No, I mean, beyond that point, beyond what we know from the note, we can't make assumptions on what we will find other than just the... Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'm not disagreeing with, like, with that. I'm just saying, like, we can't really assume that it's either going to be him or something else.
Yeah.
But
it is useful to know what happened down there. And the stacks of paper, are they anything?
Flipping through it, two of them looks to be deeds. One of them to the property, and one of them to a windmill. And then another one, probably the thickest stack, is a will.
I don't understand what wills are.
Yeah.
So I'll just hand that. I'll hand that to Vury, but I want to look at
paper
the.
You can't exactly understand.
I'll look at the windmill one because I'm interested in the idea of having claims to land by paper. What is it? Just a second level spiritual weapon?
What do you mean?
Like the spell? Is it a scroll of spiritual weapon? And it's just actually, yeah, no, it would just be that. I don't think you can make higher level ones of the same thing.
No, it's just
so never mind.
Spiritual weapon.
Okay, but it is a level 2 spell, so I can't. I have to roll to use it if I ever wanted to.
Yeah.
Unless I have access to level 2 spells. Cool.
Gotta wait a second, because level 3 you'll get that, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm just keeping that in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
And scroll of protection against poison. So Fury, I gave you the will.
Okay, I'll look it over.
And I'm looking over the deed.
Takes you a couple minutes to kind of flip through it and read it.
I'm not gonna like read it in depth. I'm just doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like a couple minutes to like scan it. First, Irtos, you're reading through, and it describes a deed to a windmill property that is described to be east of a town called Velaki, situated, and the windmill is situated in the mountains.
Okay. Does it say how far from Velaki it is, or just it's near it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And
interesting.
Fury, while reading the will, it says that the house, the windmill, and all other things will be given to Rosavalda and Thornbolt Durst.
Wait, so the kids have different last names?
No,
I
they're
think that's what.
Rosavalda is a name.
Oh,
and
okay. I thought her last
Thornbolt-
name was Volda. It's my
no,
bad.
Durst.
Okay.
Their last name is Durst. And the last name
Ivalda and Volt.
yeah, Rosavalda and Thornbolt. Those are what you assume to be the children's full name.
Yeah.
And you see that it is signed Gustav and Elizabeth Durst.
Gustav and Elizabeth.
I bet the monster's Elizabeth.
Wow.
Well, I just think she took out her rage on her cheating husband. Well, I would do that.
Okay. I guess. Is there anything else in here?
There is not. So, I'll ask you, what are you keeping? Are you taking everything with you?
I actually am still interested in those black books, because if they're empty, I can just use them for notes.
Mm-hmm.
So I might actually take those. The other stacks of paper, maybe not, unless I'm keeping the deed,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll look at the scrolls. I right now the only one who can even cast them, so I guess I have to hold on to those.
Mm-hmm. So you're holding on to the deed for the windmill. Are you holding on to the deed for the house?
It's in Vuri's hands, so I'll just look at Vuri like.
Oh no, Viri had the will.
I have the will.
The house
Oh.
deed was on the table.
Is there anything about the deed of the house? It just goes to the kids if they die?
Well, the deed to the house is signed to Gustav and Elizabeth Durst. The will is
Okay.
describing how if they die, it would go to Rosavalda and Thornbolt.
I mean, it kind of did.
Kinda.
Single tier.
No, I'll take the will. I'm not gonna touch any of the other stuff.
Okay, I'll hold on to the other things. It might be useful.
Oh, I'll also hold on to that note. That was written by Strahd.
Okay, write that down that you guys are keeping them. So they're
Yeah, I have
inventory.
those. And I have the house and windmill deeds. And 3 black books.
Yep. 3 black leather-bound books.
Do they look like books that would be used by like a spellcaster, or are they just literally empty like notebooks?
You can't exactly tell.
Okay. Like there's no writing on them?
There's no writing.
Like on like the cover, I mean?
No.
Okay. So I was trying to get one last bit of hope before it was snatched away. Anyway, where is Twitch? Yes, that's the name.
Twitch.
It's Twig. But he's downstairs in the kitchen.
Oh,
I suppose
yes,
we should.
Twig. I keep confusing Twig for what he normally does.
Yes. I'm sorry if you can hear the traffic.
I'm sorry if you can hear my cat screaming.
We can.
It's adorable.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Should we search the rest of this floor, or should we go check on Twig?
I shrug. I look at you.
Why don't we go just make sure he's alright and then search the rest of this floor?
Is it cutting back over to me now?
Yeah, we'll cut back over to Twig now.
I'd like to get to more fuckery, please.
Okay.
Jesus.
So,
I want to go into that room, please.
going into that room.
Yep.
This is a small closet area.
Is there anything in there?
A lot of closets in this house.
there is a lot of closets.
I mean, it is a
Um,
mansion, so
It has several cloaks, and
Ooh.
there's a high shelf that you can't really see up into.
I want to get up there. How do I get up there?
I'm gonna have you roll an acrobatics check to climb up one of the cloaks. Your little
getting-
rat hands.
Oh, no, please don't do this to me, dice.
Oh,
well.
That's a 7.
that's a 7.
Oh fuck!
You start climbing up one of the coats, and right as you're about to reach it, reach one of the reach the shelf, the side that you're holding on to comes off the hanger, and you fall back to the floor with a coat covering you.
Can I get it off?
Yeah, it takes you a little bit to like.
Are there more cloaks for me to try?
Yes. There
I
are
would like to
3
try
more.
again, please.
Should you
there-
dare?
Should you dare? Like it takes you like a minute to get out from under the cloak.
Oh god.
You're like
Oh,
trapped underneath
actually-
and like ah.
Since it's on the floor, can I check its pockets?
Yeah.
Is there anything?
2 silver coins.
Oh.
I'd also like to point out, I forgot to mention this, but on the gold coin and also on the silver coin, Strahd's image or Strahd's face is printed on the front.
I think we should get rid of those coins.
Twig will keep them for now, but he's gonna keep them in a separate pouch. He's considering throwing them away, but it's also money.
Do our
money.
old coins now look like Strahd coins? Now that
No,
we're in
they're
here.
coins from the coins that you had were from Clearacre.
So
I mean,
it
the
didn't
one-
morph them.
It did
I mean,
not
the
morph
gold-
them.
The gold coins I had were probably from random, either specks of dirt in the ground or from someone I may or may not have looted.
Yeah, no, they do not have Strahd's picture on them. Your coins.
Can I try to climb up another cloak?
Yeah, roll me acrobatics.
Okay, that's better. 15.
15? Yeah, this time you're able to be a little bit more careful this time and climb up the cloak in order to reach the top shelf. There's nothing on the top shelf except one top hat.
All I needed, I take that. For context, we only played a little bit of Death House the first time that me and Jade tried to do this. And the only thing that I found was a top hat, and that's been my goal for this entire time, was find the top hat, because I couldn't remember what fucking room it was in. He's not gonna wear it, because he's still really attached to his witch hat, but he has a top hat
He
now.
has a top hat now.
Wow.
Wow.
Can
You
I
put it on top of your witch hat?
Oh,
Oh.
no.
No?
I put it under the witch hat.
Oh. But what about your bottle?
So, bottle, then top hat, then witch hat.
Okay. Also,
So if
with your
anybody
fall-
ever
with your
takes off
fall,
your
some of the you feel that your witch hat's a little bit wet.
No! No!
Wait, did you plug it back up?
Yeah?
Okay, then never mind. I was
Yeah,
gonna say that.
I'm not just gonna take a loose bottle of rum.
Gotta
It's
drink the
plugged
rest.
back
never
up.
know.
It's just half a bottle. Like,
You never know.
it has half the amount of rum.
Half a bottle of Tuffany rice.
While I'm trying to climb down, can I slide my rat hands in Can I slide my rat hands into all the other pockets or
Mhm.
stuff?
You find 5 bronze pieces in total.
And I'm guessing they also have the terrifying person's face on them.
They also have the terrifying person's face on them.
Is there anything else in this closet?
No.
I go into the other room.
Okay. The other room. This fireplace is actually lit. And there's-
Don't like that. Hate that.
There's 2 chairs and a table facing towards the fireplace. And there's also 3 stuffed wolves
Oh yeah.
scattered around the room, along with a circular table with 4 chairs surrounding them.
This is terrible.
Like
Is-
cute or like taxidermy?
Like taxidermy. There's
Hmm.
also 2 different cabinets.
Not even good taxidermy. It's like that when it creepily fails.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, this is a bad
Oh,
time.
no.
Oh.
Twig will cautiously walk into the room with his knife drawn. I'm gonna go up to the dogs first and investigate them.
Okay.
Do I need to roll a check for that, or can I just look?
Roll perception.
10?
They look like stuffed wolves, taxidermied wolves. They're a little creepy.
Is there one that looks shabbier than...
Not especially, no.
I pick one at random then, and I want to cut it open.
Irtos is going to be very mad that you're cutting into a wolf pelt
No, okay.
improperly.
I'm gonna do it along the seam.
Okay.
Thinking
So,
of your toast, I will do it along the seam.
Like on its belly or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
I shouldn't ever be the moat for wisdom, but do as you please.
Do as you please. So
Do I find anything terrible inside of it?
you find a whole lot of cotton.
You said there's 4 of these?
There's 3.
3. I will leave the other 2 and go investigate the cabinet.
Which cabinet? There are 2 of them.
Good.
Left.
Okay. Yes, there's one to your left and one on the back wall. This one, you try opening it, but it seems locked.
I have a plus 13 in lockpicking, baby. Fucking try me.
Roll a 1, roll a 1, roll a 1,
No.
roll a 1.
That's, my lowest roll is a 13. Plus 13, baby. 26.
This is
Fuck with me.
broken. This is broken. This is like when you have like level 100.
Let Twig be good at one
lockpicking in
thing.
Skyrim.
How the hell do you have plus 13? Please explain this.
Because I believe the way I got this was, I took proficiency in it, and then I took,
Expertise and sleight of hand.
yeah. And then I have a
'Cause it's
plus
sleight of
4
hand,
with
so-
my lockpicks.
You have a plus
And-
4 with the lockpicks?
Yeah, because expertise gives you,
It doubles your proficiency. So,
Yeah.
assuming your dex is like what, plus 4 or 5?
it's 5, yeah.
Okay, so plus 5, and then plus 2 plus 2, so then plus 4, so that's 9, and then yeah.
So yeah, I have plus 13. It's broken.
It's broken.
Damn.
Yeah, no, you like instantly pick it open.
Twig is good at one thing, and it's useless.
You find the enemy
You've
cabinet.
done it twice. It's not useless.
Yeah, but like we could also just break the doors.
Yeah, true.
This is not the most useful talent.
Well,
Um,
it's quieter, that's for sure. We need quiet.
Nah, I can stealthily break a door. You just eat the hinges.
You see that in this cabinet are 3 different kinds of crossbows. There's a
Do they
heavy
look
crossbow.
rat-sized?
Well, there's a heavy crossbow, a light crossbow, and a hand crossbow. The hand crossbow.
Are
is
there
about the
bolts?
smallest. Yes, there are 20 bolts for each
I
weapon.
would like to take the hand crossbow, because I can actually use that.
Oh.
Twig's not going to be good at it, because I have decided that Twig is nearsighted, because I like to hurt myself, but...
What?
Your rat needs contact.
You mean you're not like you don't use smell to aim?
That's true, actually, so maybe he's not that bad.
Your rat needs contacts.
He doesn't have to look directly, as long as he smells the poop.
So how many bolts do I get?
20.
Oh, okay.
That sorts things out.
I'd like to go to the other one.
Opening this one up, this one's not locked. This one seems to be a wine glass cabinet.
Whoa!
Filled with glass wine glasses. Like, fine glass, if you know what I mean.
But there's no actual wine?
There's no actual wine.
They all come pre-filled.
There's also a set of playing cards that seem to have been shoved in it. Like,
I'll take those.
okay. Well then, from this room, you got a hand crossbow with 20 bolts and a deck of playing cards.
Actually, you know what? I'll grab the heavy crossbow as well, because wait, no. Would I know what Viri's proficient with? Because she wants it?
Probably not. You can just let her
You know that I use a
Okay.
short sword. That's really all you know. And that I punch.
I'll take the light crossbow then.
And you know that I use my mouth a lot.
Use your mouth a lot.
Yeah, I'll take the light crossbow. I don't think Twig can even carry the heavy one now that I think about it. Can I actually look at the playing cards? Do they look weird?
They have nice art, but they're a little creepy.
Creepy how?
Like, if you look at the kings or the queens or the jacks, their eyes seem to be looking at you.
Can I make an Arcana check to see if that's like something magic-y?
Yeah.
If it's just creepy. 12?
12? No, they don't seem magical, they just seem really creepy.
That's disappointing.
The magic is in your imagination that they're looking at you.
There's also art that appears to look very nice, but then there's always some creepy element lurking in the background.
Twig will take them anyway, but they're going in the same bag that the extra Strahd coins are in. I'm just collecting a bag of terrible things.
The bag of awful things.
I'm gonna have to, like, throw it in a river after I get out of Barovia.
The bag!
And then I'll start heading upstairs, carrying the light crossbow and a couple extra bolts. Because there was no more rooms, right?
There was no more rooms. So, actually, as you start going up, Fury, Irtos, Skaros, and the kids are actually heading down to you. So you guys meet up.
Oh,
Bum, bum. Oh, wait.
I found shit.
Oh, good. So did we.
Would you like a crossbow?
Is a crossbow a simple weapon?
I believe they are.
A light crossbow is, I think.
That's what I grabbed.
That's a good question. This is where D&D mechanics is very important.
I think it is, actually. Here, I'm looking it up now.
Yeah, I'll look up heavy crossbow.
It's a light crossbow. Heavy crossbow is definitely it's a simple ranged weapon, whereas a heavy crossbow is a super martial weapon.
Yeah, it's a martial weapon
because it's
so
heavy.
I grabbed the light crossbow.
I suppose it could come in handy.
I'll hand it to Viri.
Unless Irtos wants it. I tend to be more personal.
I crackle my hands with lightning again and go, I think I'm okay.
Alright, I'll keep it just in case then. I'll find a place to, like, secure it on my back, I guess.
Twig will also take out his butter knife. And he'll say, I also found silver in case we need it.
Silver. Oh, the knife is silver. Oh. Okay, I mean,
you
I
never know when you're going to see a
werewolf.
werewolf.
That's, I've never met a werewolf. Have you met a werewolf?
Probably. I was way out in the... I ran from not water deep all the way to...
I met Wolf.
Did we really keep that?
No, we didn't call it.
that
No,
really
we
the
called it
town?
Shallow Lake, didn't we?
Right, yeah, Shallow Lake.
I forgot what it was called, so I'm saying not
Shallow
water.
pond. It was shallow pond.
No, it was something else.
I think you're right. I think it was shallow water.
Shallow. We'll call it Shallow Lake. We'll write it.
Okay.
Write it down in your backstory. That's Shallow Lake.
Okay.
I just look at you and I'm just like,
Twig has at least heard story of where...
I'm wearing a wolf right now. Is that it?
Close.
What do you mean? How is it different?
They're typically humans that turn into wolves.
I scratch my brain. Does that sound familiar? Can I make a check for
Make a
that?
history check.
Oh my god, I'm actually good at that.
Oh my god!
Let's see.
Also, Twig is just paranoid. That's why he's doing this.
Yeah.
22.
Yeah, you've heard stories.
I mean, very, but not from like the scary position. Just very weird predators. Why would they? The crafty.
I suppose you could sharpen that and it
Yes.
could do some damage.
Yes, skin changers. Yes. A useful trick.
Yes.
Well, perhaps we should uncover the rest of the second floor. And at some point as we're walking, I'm gonna like find a moment to like hand the note to Skaros that Strahd wrote, and then kind of like indicate that he should pass it to Twig once he's done reading it. But trying not to be too obvious about it. I just would rather the kids didn't hear
Yeah.
what Strahd thought of their father.
Skaros gives a thumbs up, and starts scanning over it, and you see his eyes kind of widen, and with like the kids behind him, then he'll like tap you, Twig, on the shoulder, and then just hand it to you. Not really saying anything.
Just to recap what the note was, this man cheated on his wife. He tortured people in the basement and is trying to summon a monster.
And Strahd basically was just calling him pathetic the whole time.
Yeah,
which is
Strahd does not
hilarious.
approve of him.
Yeah.
Well,
Strahd
not because of the torture, just because he's weak.
And from context, Strahd was new to the land when these people were doing this, because it's, you did not summon me,
Yeah,
right?
I am not the Messiah sent to you by the dark powers of this land.
Okay. I can infer that.
I have not come to lead you on the path to him. I can. Do you want me to read the note real quick?
No, I think I got it.
No,
I got it.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
just recapping it for myself.
We're just
We can listen to the VOD later.
we're
yeah.
assessing the themes.
The themes.
My themes.
This is going to terrify Twig. He
It's fine.
Fine, you know.
is then just gonna put that in his pocket. No, you know what? He's gonna put it in the bag of cursed things.
What? What if we want to keep that?
He still has it. It's just in the bag with other terrifying
Bag
things.
of-
No, I mean when we leave, you chuck it into a lake.
Bag o' curse things.
I mean, if someone wants it back, he's happy to give it to you. But for now, it's going in the bag of
your
cursed
toast
things.
might take it just to be like, what did you think was cursed?
It's a creepy note. He doesn't like it.
And then forget to give it back to you, and then at the end of the game, he'll just become like in another campaign, like the super villain because he got cursed by all the items which inadvertently had weird magic in them. That would suck.
No.
George doesn't think any of these items are magical. He just thinks they're awful.
Well, your toast as a villain would be nightmarish for you guys. No, it's just
Y'all know that if Elle was in this campaign, like as herself, you would enjoy this.
What?
You
What?
would enjoy all the creepy stuff.
I would not. I am a fucking scaredy cat.
Elle would enjoy it if Elle was Strahd.
Yeah.
if
That's
she
how I would enjoy it.
if you got to be a creepy vampire, then totes. But if you're not that, it's terrible. But, anyway, I guess what room we
there was like 2 rooms upstairs we didn't check, and that was what
There's
was
one
left?
room upstairs. That you
One
haven't
room.
checked.
Okay, I will open that door when we get there.
This is the largest room that you've actually seen so far.
Perfect.
It's a very open hall.
It's a
That-
gala ball.
Oh, yeah. There are chairs lining the walls along with a large chandelier hanging from the ceiling and a harp in one corner and a grand piano in the other.
A hearth in one corner?
A harp. There's also
big
a
is the
hearth.
harp?
There's a fireplace hearth against the wall. But in one corner
Okay.
there's a large harp, and in the other in the corner closer to you, through the double doors, there
Got
is
it.
a grand piano.
Gotcha. Alright, well. In that case, I want to go look at this harp. That looks interesting.
Oh,
Twig will go over to the piano.
okay.
I've never seen a harp before, so this is a very strange instrument.
Oh, question.
Mhm.
When you gave me the crossbow, did you give me any bolts?
I grabbed any extra bolts that I could.
There are 20 for the light crossbow then.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Do me or ear toast find anything with the instrument?
They are surprisingly still in tune.
Can I poke one of the strings,
Yes.
not knowing what it does?
It plays a beautiful note.
I'll just run my finger across the whole thing. Just
What is this sorcery?
Can I actually open up the top of the piano?
just a
I
skeleton.
want you to make a strength check.
Fuck.
I mean, that is a.
Grand piano.
There's not many not many rat folk composers.
I mean, I am thinking about multiclassing Twig as a maybe that'll be sure.
I thought you were gonna say.
I'm
Around the
actually-
grand piano.
I thought you were gonna say as a pianist, and I was like, oh, that's very specific.
I'm actually gonna open the door to the last room up here while they're in
Oh,
the
that
other
was
room.
the last room.
Literally
Oh, okay,
there.
I thought there was more.
I'm gonna open
Never
it
mind.
again, guys.
I'll open
Just
it
to be
again,
sure.
don't worry. I'll open the other double door.
Hey
So,
Jade,
Technically, yeah.
is it too late to take back what I said about opening the piano?
What did you
Oh.
roll?
-2.
I still have you beat for
Was
the
that
lowest roll. I still have you beat for that.
Was that a 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Holy cow.
Wow.
The other one was a nat
your
20.
dice.
It was a -1 nat. This
Oh,
sucks.
oh.
So you're actually able to open it a little bit. Just
Yeah.
like you lose your grip. And your fingers
Yeah.
get jammed.
Oh,
It really
I immediately
hurts.
hop over.
I probably let out a
And
rat
how-
squeal.
thought you were gonna say-
I was probably looking nervously at Twig as he attempted this.
I thought you were gonna say he opens it up, leans inside, and then gets trapped
And it gets
inside the
trapped
piano.
in it.
And
Yeah,
then
I'm
and then it turns into the piano from Mario 64 to
Oh god.
and then starts going gong, gong.
No, no.
That was so scary.
I'm just
Yeah,
glad
no,
it
no.
wasn't my head. Like,
Yeah, I know.
Actually gets decapitated.
no.
That's basically a
I
giant
just think
rat
it would
trap.
be really funny to where it's like your hand gets stuck and it's like ow.
Yeah, Twigs, he's not yelling as loud as he can.
It was
It's just
in
like-
tune.
It's just a quick rat squeal.
I love me some quick rat squeals, guys.
Rat squeals.
Can I make a strength check to get out?
Yeah.
Well, I went over and I opened it.
Yeah, you're good now. You are
Okay.
unbound.
Twig's just gonna kind of look embarrassed up at Fear and say, I just wanted to open it. I'm sorry.
I don't know why you're sorry. Are you okay?
I just wanted to explore.
I just wanted to open it.
DM, am I okay? Did I take any damage from that?
I'm not gonna. Here's the thing. I don't want to have you take damage on failed ability checks.
I mean, I did roll a 1. I'm okay with it if you want to do that.
No,
Something
it's,
like
it's
that.
fun,
Oh.
stupid flavor.
If you were trying to
Okay.
do a trapeze stunt over a burning brazier,
Yeah, then there would
maybe.
be some consequences to failing, but that was purely for flavor.
Can I tap dance on these burning
Okay.
coals? Can
You didn't
you?
take damage because it's like it can very easily heal. It's just like ow. It's like stubbing your toe. You don't take
I took damage.
It just hurts.
I took damage to my pride.
Yeah. The pride's a little hurt.
We'll just look at Bavaria and say, "Yeah, I'm okay. My hand just hurts a little bit."
Oh.
Oh, okay. Maybe ask for help next time.
Yeah. Is there anything else to investigate in this room?
There's not.
He's just gonna sit on the floor, then wait for the rest of the party.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the instruments?
Well, we can see.
Okay.
Yeah, as far as you can tell.
Alright. Well, I suppose we, go to the first floor. What sort of rooms are down there? Twig, did you leave any unopened?
No, I didn't. I found a kitchen. I threw out all of the knives, don't worry.
You throw out most of the knives.
What do you mean? I said I threw out all of the knives. Where are the knives?
You gave up.
No. I said, if it takes me more than 2 minutes, I stop, yell up to Vera that I'm okay, and continue. That's what I meant.
Oh, okay, then you threw out all the knives.
Okay. I threw out all of the knives. I found a dining room that has a shiny chandelier that I stole all of the things off of. Found a closet with some fun cloaks. And then I found a room with a lot of scary stuffed dogs, and I stole the crossbows.
Stuffed dogs?
I cut one open, it seems fine.
Scarce is gonna speak up and go, that probably wasn't the best idea.
I mean, it didn't attack me.
Do be careful with, things that look like they could be animated, though. Don't forget the...
That's why I cut it open.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Swig's logic isn't solid, but he does have some logic.
No dead bodies other than the dogs, I guess?
Not that I found.
Okay. Well, I suppose it's time to go to the basement. I look at the children. What are they up to at the moment?
They are currently, Scarus has actually let Rose hold his hand.
Okay, I'm gonna go, kneel down, in front of them. And, I'm gonna take out the will. Do you two know what a will is?
No.
Pretty,
Well,
yeah.
Your parents left this for you, so if you'd like to take it, you can. If you'd like me to hold on to it, I can.
You keep it for now.
Okay. I think that we're going to go down to the basement.
We don't want to.
I know. So, where would you like to go?
Don't leave us alone, please.
You won't be alone, you'll have each other. But we can't take you to the dangerous place, and we have to deal with what's down there.
We were alone last time.
You won't be trapped this time.
Don't, please.
Have other people other than your parents and us been through here before?
Not that we know.
And you actually see, this is all Rose talking, but you see, Thornton, very close to crying.
I'd like to roll an insight check on that there's no one's come through before us.
I would like to see, I would like to try to figure out why Thorn is crying. Is it just like, oh, this is a stressful situation, or is it, help, my sister's crazy? You know, well, on that scale.
I actually rolled a 22. I rolled a 19 and a 17.
Nice. They don't seem to remember other people going through. That doesn't mean that there hasn't been.
Okay.
I got a 16 on my check.
16. The sister's crazy. That's the sister's crazy check, right?
Well, that's why is Thorn upset? Is it normal upset, or is it should we be concerned
He
about
seems
something
very
nefarious
terrified
here?
of being alone.
Okay, just making sure. Listen, you won't be alone, and you won't be trapped, and we'll be right back.
Yes.
Please, please.
You wanted us to deal with the big thing, so we will go do that. But we have to be right back. Speaking of which,
Perhaps we'll find your parents too.
Someone, please stay with us.
We need everybody we can to help them.
At this point, Thorn is fully crying.
This is why we should have brought that kobold, the meat fodder.
The
And then that way, when the ghosts kill the person who stays with them, which is just my guess, then we won't have to worry about it.
Twig will sit up and he'll say, I don't think we should leave Skaros, because he's the only one that can do any healing, but if I have to stay with the kids, I can.
I don't feel comfortable because I feel like there's going to be a fight.
I don't feel comfortable with it either, but
I'm gonna look at the kids again and go, did you know I have a little brother?
No.
He's not much older than you are.
Except that he's not 200 years old. I'm joking, of course.
You guys are very brave. And you have each other. Can't you hold on for a little longer for us to go make everything better?
Rose is shaking her head.
I'd just say fuck it.
Twig will.
I just fear you going.
Twig will suggest this. What if I wait with the kids right by that staircase, and if I hear anything, I'll come down?
Are you okay with that?
I think I'm the most expendable right now.
I wouldn't call anybody expendable here. And you, I've seen the way you fight. You pack a punch when you have to.
Well, I think Irtos packs more of a punch. You definitely pack more of a punch, and Skaros is a healer. If someone has to stay with the kids, I can.
Rose and Thorn, are you okay if Twig waits at the top of the stairs with you, but if he hears anything, he comes to help?
I want him to stay with us.
Can I insight check that, please?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do that too. Because
When they say stay with us, how long do they mean?
Because your toast is getting fed up with these stupid emotions.
Stupid
16.
emotions.
That's 16.
The kids
that's
just really, really don't want to be alone.
What is a 19?
But for how long? Is this a permanent role I'm taking up?
What does a 19 tell me?
A 19 tells you that they definitely don't want to be alone, and they aren't going to take, like, from a 19, you can tell that they do not want to harm you, they do not want to hurt you, but they're going to try to make you stay with them because they genuinely just are terrified of being alone.
Listen, Rose Thorn, we have to do what we have to do to help you. And you have to do what you have to do to be strong and help us. We're going to have to leave you for a small amount of time. But I give you my word we'll be back.
I want you to roll persuasion.
That's an 11.
That's an 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're still wanting someone.
Twig will speak up again and he'll say, "Well, we're not getting anywhere like this. I'll stay with the kids. And unless I hear death screams, I'll stay with them."
If you hear those type of screams, it's probably too late.
I think he means just screams. Anything to him is scary. From what I understand.
Twig will nod in agreement.
Yes. I don't understand.
Well, okay. I suppose we take the attic stairs then.
Say
Twig
that
will
again?
I said I suppose we take the attic stairs then.
Okay.
Twig will take the kid's hands and he's going to try to walk as far as he can. If he can get partway down the staircase before the kids stop him, he's going to.
Mm-hmm. So you guys are walking up to the attic?
Yeah.
And using those side stairs.
Okay. You guys walk up to the attic, you get up to the spiral staircase. Twig, right as you're about to walk in, the kids are like crying out, going, no, 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 no.
Okay. Twig will, again, standing as close as he can, but still, like, keeping his, like, still holding the kid's hands. He'll just stay like that and wish the party luck.
Fury doesn't like it.
He doesn't like this either.
But we'll respect Twig's decision and
We'll respect Twig's.
go down the stairs.
So the rest of the party, including Scaros, heads down the stairs. Do we want to end it here?
I suppose it's a good time.
We've been going for about 3.5 hours.
It is almost 10, which is when we kind of said we would end the stream.
Yeah.
I feel like the next part's gonna take some time, right?
Yeah.
Aww.
It's probably gonna be
Also-
another stream before you guys get out Death House.
Just to clarify, Twig was lying. If he hears anything that's even a little bit suspicious, he's leaving.
We'll end the stream with you guys arriving at the bottom of the stairs. and then starting to hear distant chanting.
Oh
Twig
boy.
hear that?
You don't hear that.
Fuck.
Viriatos and Scaros do. And that's where we'll end it.
Fucking kids.
Goddamn kids.
If they were alive, I don't know.
I would have slapped them.
No, I wouldn't have slapped them. I just would have,
If Twig hadn't volunteered, Viria was like pretty close to some tough love of like leaving them crying at the top of the
If lizard
stairs.
folk children show any signs of weakness, they're devoured and consumed.
Well, they're already dead.
Here's the thing. This is
Which is
Twig's
why I
one.
said if they
This
were
is-
alive, I would have been like, nope.
This is Twig's one weakness. There is someone that's weaker than him.
Viria understands that they're traumatized for sure, but she's also like, we need to live.
We need to live. You guys are already dead, idiots. You got locked in by your parents and starved. Idiots.
Also, they're the reason we're trapped in here. She doesn't blame them for that, but she's like, why? Stop.
Why? Stop. No, please. No.
Wouldn't give-
Yeah. We'll probably... I thought we would finish up Death House this session. We're probably gonna have to finish it up next session.
You always
You need
greatly
to- you
overestimate
need
how
to-
fast we are.
You need to factor in the gremlin factor.
I factored in the gremlin factor. No, this should... Next session should be the end of Death House.
Unless we all die, then
Unless we all die, yeah.
Well, that is the end of Death House.
Yeah.
You died.
So you would have leveled up here anyway. So it's good that I leveled you up beforehand.
did we level up again, or is that at the end of Death?
No, that's at the end of Death House.
I don't like that we leveled up, but we lost a friend.
What do you mean?
Twig.
Oh, yeah.
Twig's not with us for like the biggest part of Death
In the
House.
arms of...
And he actually does quite a lot of damage.
Look,
Yeah,
if you hear
Twix-
something, just say fuck the kids. Just-
That's
the
his.
kids.
He was lying.
I
Run
don't
in
think
the-
you're gonna hear anything from up there.
If you're okay, I'm gonna set this here. If they're gone for more than 5 minutes, Twig is leaving, and he doesn't care what the kids do.
Oh, okay.
He is. Actually, you know what? Can I make a stealth check here? To like, if. Actually, no. I'll do that if I have to. But
The
if they're
kids are
gone for,
literally holding on to you.
I know, but
I don't
if-
see a way you can at all hide from them. They're literally holding on to you.
Yeah.
No,
They'll
but-
know if you start moving.
If it comes to that, I'm ripping myself away from the kids and I'm hurling myself down the stairs.
Hopefully they don't turn into angry ghosts.
If they do, I now have dash. I can run.
I can run. But yeah. Thank you everyone for watching. This was a very fun session, finishing up the rest of Death House. That was basically just exploring the rest of Death House after rushing into it. But next session we should be exploring the basement. Technically, the title was correct, and we entered the basement of Death House. We just didn't explore it at all, you know?
Oh, you were expecting us to go into the basement in the beginning?
Yeah, I was.
No, we found, oh, baby not here. Okay, explore house.
yeah. No. I fully get it.
Twig
No,
wanted that
I probably
top
should
hat.
have counted for that. I was just like, maybe they'll enter. Maybe. Maybe?
Listen, Elle the player knew there was that top hat. Twig wasn't leaving without it. I know that's metagaming, but it's a top hat.
But it's a top hat. No, I get it. I get it.
I remember. That's actually one of the few things I remember that like after I found it, the chest with the corpse in it. That when we first found that threw us off so much. We were like, why the fuck is it perfectly in the chest? That implies that they came back and just went, yeah, just put him in there. Why didn't they? This guy's weird.
Nah, I tried to frame it as he fell into the chest.
Oh, I
and
know,
closed,
but even
not
even off
perfectly.
that, still, why did he come back and go, huh? Yeah, okay. And it's just left. He's
Yeah.
still strange.
Who
Like
knows?
it.
Who knows?
Yeah, I know. I
Death
mean,
House is written a little bit wonky.
I mean, yeah, but like but here's the thing: I don't mind lapses of logic in games for the most part. That if anything, that's something you should know and go, wait, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also sometimes where it's like that seems silly.
That seems silly. It's a little silly.
Oh, Shelly. All right, I'm gonna go to bed now.
Okay.
So good night. Good
Good
night.
night.
Good night.
Rook and everyone.
Yeah. So we'll end stream here. Thank you guys so much for being here and for watching. We'll see you guys next week. Next week, Friday, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. Yeah.
Wow,
Bye.
that took a
Bye.
while.
Bye.